All right, guys, so with GTA 6 releasing later this year...
Allegedly.
Sure. Yeah, you definitely know better than the actual developers of the game. My bad, G. So, yeah, I gathered you all here because we need to get back into the Vice City groove.
Damn it! You could tell me earlier to get my 49-inch CRT ultra-wide curved gaming monitor from Alienware. I got back in 2008 for playing GTA 4 on mods.
Joe, Mr. Bean Show was based on your life.
Now, come on, Don, that is just disrespectful to compare Joe to Mr. Bean. This man single-handedly raised generations by recording just like 6 hours of content.
The fuck you mean by 6 hours? I swear, every time I go through a couple of YouTube videos, I discover a new ass episode I don't remember ever airing on TV.
That's just early onset of dementia, but don't worry, Trump. You see how Joe is doing with dementia. He is happier than ever. Only time he is happier is when he go to the parties with Hunter, apparently.
The time when I truly feel alive is when Joe Dog gets some young kitty, and I ain't talking about no feline.
Just quickly boot up the game Obama before this old freak starts humping his damn chair.
Yeah, Barry, you damn freakazoid. You know how to get Joe started, don't you, you wild animal?
Let's just don't talk for a bit because intro to the game is coming up.
Oh, hell nah. I hear the music in the background, and that shit is most definitely not copyright free. Skip it, Obama. You'll explain what happened to the audience later.
If you somehow never played Vice City or never paid attention to the story here is that Tommy was a part of,
Don't worry, bro Bomna, I got this. So this guy, Thomas Vercitino here, was sent by the Greek African-American street gang by the name of Yakuza, and his task was to sell some nose candy to Mexicans with helicopter. But it turned out to be a setup, and some Russian hard stucks from Counter-Strike ambushed them and failed to hit more than one person in a team of 6 or 8 guys fully equipped with semi-automatic rifles. So Thomas the Coke engine was very scared and fled the scene while leaving the Coke there all alone and cash from Mexicans too. And now the leader of the gang, Sonny, which name was actually inspired by Sonny D, got mad at Tommy and we have to get his money back or else he will put us through the same torture Kamala put me through each time I fucked up a public speech.
I can't understand how you got everything right and wrong at the same time, but for the most part, he's actually more or less right about it.
He literally said Tommy is a part of African-American gang from Greece named Yakuza, and you said it's true. Is his stupidity rubbing off on you a little too much?
Man, I wish, but every time I try to do that, Barry gets angry, so he slaps me and scolds me and says that I'm being a very bad Joey right now and I shouldn't say it, but that honestly only ignites the Joester drive even more.
I think I'm going to just quickly forge a restraining order for both me and Obama to not let you be anywhere in the 10-mile range near us.
Okay, so how do we decide who's going to be playing?
I gotta say, man, I heard some serious hater shit being spewed on this remaster, but most of it was directed towards San Andreas, and I gotta be honest, except for some of the character models in the cutscenes, this is a legitimately good-looking remake. 1,000 times better than any graphics mods people were making back in the day. As for the gameplay, I just take what I want, so if there's gonna be something that will look interesting to me, I'm just gonna rip that controller from your abnormally long fingers.
His fingers aren't even that long, you just have hands the size of a toddler, and they would honestly look pretty nice wrapped around the Joe's staff of the 7 Cs, but I really fuck with that statement about taking what you want. That's how you know those R-word charges are pure facts.
That's the fakest news I ever heard.
So you're trying to tell me that this mission is called the party? Oh man, give me that fucking controller.
Ouch!
You know there
Damn,
ain't no
dude,
party
chill.
like a Joey party. I'm gonna turn that shit up to 9,000.
I don't think this party will include underage girls and twerk-offs, Joe, so you might as well give the controller to me.
I still have a copy of Epstein Island flight logs, by the way, if you want to be like that.
Jesus Christ, that's enough. Get this fucking controller and let's not go there.
You started it, to be fair.
Relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna find out who took our cocaine. And then we're gonna kill them.
Get this man a job at CIA. He knows how to handle problems like a true American agency.
There's this retired colonel, Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez.
Yeah, with a last name like that, we definitely need to carry a piece on us. If he crossed that border with no fear, who knows what this illegal's capable of.
Not every Mexican immigrant is an illegal, you know that?
That's exactly what they want you to think.
But there's no way that I'm going out there, sticking my head out the door. No way,
I
not gonna
told
happen.
you, shut up. I'll go myself.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that you might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reasons.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here, stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
This shirt and jeans actually look real nice. I don't know what his problem is.
I personally always wore an Armani suit when I attended a party with some important figures, so I expect this illegals party to have some kind of a dress code. Usually it's suits and Oxfords, and underwear or no clothes at all for women. Well, only for the young, attractive ones. If some dumbass decides to bring their 70-year-old clapped wife like Joe sometime does, then it's usually mandatory for her to wear a ski mask and a loose-fit dress that covers her entire body, because ain't no one trying to see shriveled-ass grandma when there are some 18-year-old funny and fertile baddies twerking in the next room.
What?
Yeah, you wish you had a fine shoddy like Jill, Donald?
My guy, I literally tapped a supermodel from Eastern Europe in her 20s. It's literally endgame. I finished my wife game.
A woman that is with you for your money and hates you to the point where she lives separated from you for a couple of years and has more plastic in her body than at a Chinese factory is not endgame, Donald. Stop acting like you're 12 and thinking with your other head.
What the fuck? Oh, hell nah, get back here, you twink. I'm gonna chain you in my garage just like Walter White did to Crazy 8, but things I'm gonna do to you are gonna be way worse. I'm gonna oil you up, and then, fuck it, I'm too old to chase him like that. I'm just gonna steal some random car.
How the hell did you manage to reach that much of a vocal range and not tear your vocal cords apart? That's actually really impressive for your old ass.
When he got told by his doctor that alcohol causes damage to your vocal cords, he said that he will make his voice cords stronger by consuming more alcohol than ever, and I think it somehow worked on him, so there's your answer.
Strongest men are born in the battle, so I make my body fight with inflammations and all kind of damage all the time, and that's how I am immune to every illness under the sun. Once I was even hanging out near the reactor number 4 to make my body cancer resistant, and as you can see, I ain't no Jimmy Carter.
Whoa, what the hell, Joe? That's way too soon to be making those jokes. Pay some respect to someone who passed away 3 months ago.
Oh, come on, Obama. You damn well know that if it was me or Joe passing away, you would be making jokes out of this like 3 days after, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, who cares? I died already.
Buenas noches. I understand you are here on the behalf of Mr. Rosenberg. I hope any recent problems have not affected his health or mental well-being, Mr.
Versetti. He's just got a touch of agoraphobia.
Excellent. And you?
I just want my merchandise.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for all involved. Of course, I have initiated my own lines of inquiry, but such a delicate matter will take time. Perhaps we'll talk later. Meanwhile, let me introduce you to my daughter. Miss Edis! Cara mia.
This exaggerated hooker walk never gets old.
I even remember a TikTok trend about it.
Of course, Daddy.
Please, excuse me.
Mercedes?
You try living with it. Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our Congressman Alex Shrub with rising silicone star, Candy Sachs.
Now that's a proper congressman behavior if I ever saw one.
I respect his game.
This is candy.
And over there, we have the Vice City Mamba's star titan, BJ. Always the charmer.
I blocked down on him, and then I put him in a wheelchair.
That is good. Well, now I'm looking at some prime.
And that puts
Shut up, Mercedes. I was interested in what that wise man in a cowboy hat was up to with his real estate.
Do you know how they play ping pong? It's islands. Let me tell you. It does not involve a paddle, if you know.
I used to do that too. Oh man, those ladyboys are really great athletes. I think this is where my back problem started, actually.
Don't ever open your mouth again, Joe.
He definitely opened it often in Thailand, if you know what I mean.
Steve Scott.
Throws a passion with the Nympho invaders when the giant shark comes in and just bites their dicks off.
Shame I wasn't there because I would definitely be interested in co-producing that movie.
Okay, that's it. Most of these characters we will interact with later, so let's skip it before we get a strike because Out of Touch is owned indirectly by Sony, and their asses will not let it slide to just leave it playing like that.
Can't we just turn the music off in the settings?
And you don't think I already did that? It seems to only affect music from radio and not from cutscenes. It's better than nothing. But I think they should include streamer mode in this game since this remake came out like 4 years ago.
Giggity guys, what's up? I saw a baddie getting in a car with Tommy and the spy cam I installed in the room. Where are we taking her? To a forest or maybe do it in an underground garage? I personally always think mall parkings after closing are a great spot for it because if you find a good spot, then not even security will find you on the cameras.
You installed what in this room? Take this shit down immediately and give me the hard drive, you fucking pervert.
Only if you let me keep that recording of you and Melania getting freaky on the desk.
What? I touched this desk today.
Wait, let me give it a sniff. Ew, it smells like a week-old orange juice left out in the sun had a party with a can of sardines.
I think I'm gonna get sick.
Some people will call you crazy for not disinfecting that desk, but for me, that's a freak level I approve of. Gotta get that musk going on in the room, huh?
Get the fuck away from my room, I'll deal with you later. And let's get to the next mission, now. Back alley brawl? Okay, if it's not clickbait and we will need to actually fuck someone up, then just give me the control because I am way more powerful than any martial arts master out there. I would fold Van Damme with one right hook.
I have a green belt in Taekwondo, but sure, go for it.
Okay, let me think. Ah, I got it. Okay, there's this limey, some music industry slimeball. Goes by the name of Kent Paul. Anyway, he's got his nose so far up most of Vice City's ass that if anybody knows the whereabouts of 20 keys of coke, it's this guy, all right? He's always at the Malibu.
I'll go pay him a visit.
Take it easy now.
This guy is absolutely tweaking, but I don't blame him. The amount of funny flower I did in those years also got me running in circles in my office.
Hunter was a teenager back then. Damn, now it all makes sense.
Did you just call my son a sucker and a loser? Well, I won't argue with the first claim because he can do those things because we live in a free world, but my son is not a loser. You are loser. You are sucker, Donnie.
Jesus Christ.
So there was a cutscene we had to cut out because it had yet another loud copyrighted song, but all we did is to threaten this Paul Kent guy and ask him all he knows about his deal, and he redirected us to some chef for some reason. So we're going to meet this chef and persuade him to give us some info on the product whereabouts.
Nice stunt, Donnie.
It's not my fault the game physics are dog water. If they were realistic, it would land right on the wheels. I know it because I did that several times with my Lamborghini Diablo in the 90s.
Good thing you reacted relatively fast to the fire and managed to run away in time. Well, the game is Grand Theft Auto, so just steal another car and go to the target.
Now, I'll do some cardio since it's right around the corner.
Now there's a surprise.
Now say that to your fat ass in real life and follow along with it.
That's rich coming from a motherfucker who can't run up a couple of stairs without falling over every other step.
Ha! It was pretty funny when you tried to run up the stairs in my house and you started rolling down like you were Sonic.
What you looking at? You better start talking. Hey, make me, you prick.
My wish is your command, bitch.
Yeah, that will make him real talkative, won't it?
It was self-defense.
If you would be such a good fighter as you make yourself out to be, you would just grapple him and throw him to the ground and pin him. That way he would be useful to us and defenseless.
Sorry, but I'm not with that gay shit like you.
Oh, wow.
You want some too?
Hey, chill. I want what you want, brother.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
Your green and my dead brother's white lady. Unfortunately, you just silenced our lead.
Accidents happen. Get lost.
Hey, whoa. No need to go all Lone Range on my ass. The way I see it, we two hombres in a strange town. We need to watch each other's back.
My back's just fine, brother.
You sure about that? Here, take this. Follow me.
The fuck is this? Pizza Mafia is just attacking us like that? I'm from New York, so I'm as pizza as you can get, fucking traitors.
Well, I think being Italian is making you more pizza, whatever the fuck that means. But I'm not sure if this chef gang is some kind of a reference I don't understand, or just random equals funny kind of a joke. I wonder more about that brother that gave us a blicky. Maybe he can lead us on if he's actually saying the truth.
And they say, I am the demented one, this guy. And if anyone will bitch about spoilers, I will not care. Because if you have not played through GTA Vice City, then you are beyond cooked. But skip ahead like 15 seconds ahead. This guy is Lance Vance, and he is one of the main antagonists in this game, you doofus.
Joe, you need to understand that I played this game only once. And it was when George was a fresh president. I had more things to remember than the story of some game I once played through more than 2 decades ago.
Now, I actually agree with Joe. If you don't play through entire GTA series every time a new game releases, then you are a person that doesn't deserve the respect of the superior leader of America, the great Don of the Trump dynasty.
That entire monarchist rant aside, you're actually pretty good at driving. Do you play some racing games?
What do you mean? No, I don't play any racing games.
Well, I just thought that swerving between the traffic was pretty clean, and you seem to also handle cars confidently in this game.
No, I just do that shit in the traffic each time I get to drive. I also drove the beast at Daytona 500 not so long ago. I know you can't see through the window who was at the wheel, but that was actually me, not some Secret Service agent. I just like to press the pedal gas and burn some petrol, you know? Just something about releasing those harmful chemicals to the atmosphere and hearing the engine roar that gets me going.
So true. Whenever I put my Prius in drive and let all those powerful 60 horses rip, I just feel like I'm in a Millennium Falcon hyperspace jump.
It's always those Prius drivers, dude, I swear.
What is wrong with Prius? It's like the first mass-produced hybrid car I can think of on top of my head.
What is even the point of a hybrid? If you want an electric car, then buy a Tesla, because that's the only good electric car I know. And if you want more range and be able to instantly refill the tank, then just buy a gas car. Those hybrids are always at the mechanic shop for a reason.
Do you guys ever wonder who gives us the money after every mission, like how we earned $200? Did Lance give us that? If so, then why?
I wouldn't think too hard about it. It's a game made in 9 months that was originally intended as an DLC to GTA 3, so I assume there are a couple of logical issues and probably some plot holes too.
This mission's name is Jury Fury? Yeah, that's a no-brainer for Donald. Who knows more about juries than a convicted felon, after all?
Oh, for God's sake, it's you. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna need new pants. Hey, those psychos from up north?
Canadians?
On the horn, and they're coming down here soon. Now, where is the goddamn money?
Relax, relax. We're not at that part yet.
Oh, I thought that you were taking care of this. I really did. And now those Guidos say we gotta do them a favor.
You mean I gotta do them a favor?
Oh, of course that's what I mean. Do I look like I can intimidate a jury? I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried.
This guy is starting to sound more like Joe minute after minute.
His cousin Giorgio gets 5 years for fraud. You gotta take these guys out.
I understand. Help the jury change their minds. Don't worry about it.
No! I tried that. The jury case didn't go so well. So make them change their minds.
Oh, okay, I get you. I also had a guy for this, so I know what we have to do, but we need a baseball bat or a crowbar for it first. This game is starting to rely on the absurdity as a main punchline in the jokes, and I don't think I'm liking it.
Yeah, that one was really forced.
Out of stock, damn it, it's stupid. Fine, I guess this hammer will also do for the time being.
I still don't follow. What is exactly your game plan?
Glad you asked. First, I seriously fuck up this car to make this guy shit his pants, and now I do the same to make another guy get a caramel hue on his pants. Real easy, just like last year.
Well, goddamn, it really is a mission for you after all.
It is what it is. Let's go check out next one then.
If we keep that pace up, we'll brush through the game in no time. Riot? Yeah, there is a certain pattern going on because it also sounds like a job for Mr. January 6th.
No. Tell me later. Tommy, this is Avery Carrington. I believe you met at the party?
Not in person.
Howdy.
Avery here has a proposition.
Haven't we got other things on our mind?
I'm trying to keep the wolves from the door. So could you please cut me some slack? I'm stretched like a wire, and even if I'm dead by the end of the week, I'd like to think that I didn't die poor.
Now just calm down, both of you.
No nonsense kind of guy. I like him already.
And any greaseballs giving you a hard time, I'll see to it they take a long dirt nap.
Okay. What could I do for you?
This delivery company's got its depot on some prime land. They won't sell. They're hanging on like a big old prairie rat. So we gotta go in there and smoke that vermin out. Head on down there and stir up a hornet's nest. The security will have their hands full, and then you can sneak in and put them out of business.
Yeah, this is my favorite character in this game, bar none. I feel like me and him could team up and make some big moves together.
Two old nasty real estate developers. Yeah, I see how you two would break the law together for the sake of your financial success.
Man gotta do what a man gotta do, you know? There are two types of people in this world, killers and losers and shit. Call me Hillary Clinton, I suppose.
What was that about my wife, I hear?
Stop being a peeping Tom and get away from the vicinity of Oval Office. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
I think you are spending too much time with Mr. Dementia and too little time with the baddies, because one reach into the memory would make you remember about what is going on in the underground section of the White House.
I don't think I do remember you saying anything about it, but now thinking about it, I don't want to hear it. Just remove those cameras and don't stay next to the door, or I'm gonna body slam your ass harder than Monica Lewinsky blew you.
Wait a minute, I think Donnie wore something similar once, but I tend to forget, so I'm not really that sure.
It wasn't exactly like that, but I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the time when I pulled up to one of my rallies in a garbage truck. Yeah, we had a big load of heaping pile of thrash to collect at DC, so I needed me one of those. Oh, shit.
No wonder your ass got a mugshot once, if you treat police officers like that.
Dude, it was a clear mistake. I forgot how powerful I am and that I can kill people with one kick, so I queued up second punch before first kick even landed because I didn't expect her to go flying like that, and that police officer happened to stay in that place, so he got a knuckle sandwich for himself.
Do you mind explaining why the hell you drove this bike into a shopping mall in the middle of the day?
Well, I got to escape the popo, don't I?
And the best idea you could possibly muster up from that shallow skull was to drive in the middle of a shopping mall? Really?
You know those show cars that are sometimes there in the middle of malls as some kind of ad prop? Yeah, so when I was once chased by the police squadron, and it was before current technology, so they couldn't capture my license plate. So when I pressed nitro in my Mini Cooper, I had some time before they will eventually catch up to me, and there was a shopping mall nearby. So I just drove into that shit and parked it right next to the food court and went into my trunk from the inside of the car and just waited it out. And then I drove out of this hole once the mall got closed.
There's an active shooter in the mall. Code 5, code 5.
Wait, Joe, what the hell did you do to make entire police squadron chase you?
That is not important, man.
Probably sniffed the wrong kid is my guess. I'm gonna get this party real lit in here.
There ain't no party like a Trump party.
Not in that way, you useless bag of bones. But I do admit, Trump family parties are really one of a kind. And with no baby oil or trafficked children before you ask Joe, we don't do that shit in Trump Tower.
No shit, because you already did that on your certain friend's island. We're the island boys.
You mean those brothers that tongue kiss each other on their OnlyFans?
What the hell are we even talking about right now? We were supposed to play GTA Vice City, not talk about this very illegal thing you two brought up.
Well, this game is very easy so far, so there is no need for any focus at all. You could give it to a toddler that can't walk yet, and he will run this shit clean in 15 minutes.
It looks like you are struggling a bit with those union workers on your tail, so I wouldn't say that so confidently.
I just noticed that we spent more than 20 minutes on this game so far, and we don't even have a single band. What the actual hell are we doing right now?
Actually, Mr. President, let's just say hypothetically that the band would mean 1,000 in English language, and let's just assume this game would be using real financial data about United States dollar from 1986. Therefore, the so-said $709 would be equivalent to over 2,000 of today's dollar. So in theory, you would actually earn 2 bands in that period of 20 minutes.
When the fuck did you get in my closet? How many people are in this fucking room? I have enough of this bullshit. I'm just gonna save the game, and I'm gonna get Secret Service agents to check every single wall, flower and corner and Oval Office to not get any more surprises like that and get them to detain you. You fucking nerd.
Oh my God, no, please no.
As much as I hate to agree with Donald, you were literally breaching the federal building that you were not even permitted to enter. Hiding in someone's closet is not a thing you normally do.
Well, you stay hidden in your own closet all these years, and somehow you're still free.
I'm not gonna give you attention. But since you're going to save the game and we're ending the video, I'll give attention to our great member, OMG. It's Birdman Archive. If anyone wants to join him, there's a link in the description and a button right next to the subscribe button, which you should also hit, by the way, since it's free and it helps a lot and motivate us to shoot some more content. Big thanks to everyone who watched this video till the end, because it was a longer one.
That's what she said.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
Back again in Vice City. It's real nice in here so far.
It really makes you wonder, how will this city look like in GTA 6, doesn't it?
There will be less coke than in the 80s, so Biden will hate this game.
Now I'll let you know firsthand that I will absolutely go butt naked wild for this game. I mean, have you seen that swamp girl from the trailer? Now that's what Joey loves. I would absolutely get on all fours for her and get a whiff of her body covered in mud. It just makes me so, And don't even get me started on the Lucia, because that scene from the...
That's enough, Joe. Video just started. You can't go from 0 to 200 like that.
I mean, he ain't wrong entirely. It's just one of those instances where something gross is hot as hell because it's done by someone that's hot. I mean, Barry, it's kind of like Golden Shower from Margot Robbie. No straight men would ever pass up on a chance like this, even though in its definition is disgusting.
What the hell are you talking about? Only someone that is extremely deviant and desperate would ever try that out. It's disgusting no matter who is it.
I said only straight men would accept it, so no wonder your ass doesn't see it that way.
I hate you so much.
Mr. Teal, your help in eradicating those out-of-towners was invaluable to business. I have more work for you, with a more hands-on approach. Your next job is taped under the phone.
Yeah, it's definitely a job for Kaleri, but thankfully that bitch isn't in here, so you can take it, Barry. I want to do all the jobs for Mr. Avery because I feel his vibe out a lot and I can relate to him.
Killing a pizza delivery guy? I wonder what is that about, because I have never seen a criminal delivering pizzas.
You kidding, right? We literally gave Joe a pizza delivery task on his birthday.
What? I didn't deliver no damn pizza on my birthday. Or I did, man, I don't remember.
You did, Joe, but it was in a game. It was in GTA Online, and it was actually one of the most fun episodes. In my humble opinion, I actually encourage you guys to go and watch it. And if we won't forget, it will be popping up in the right top corner, so you guys can click it right after this video to go and see how we celebrated Joe turning 82 years old. Damn it, that guy's fast.
82 years old? Holy shit, how can someone be this crusty and still be alive? Joe, full offense, but you seem like you have been dehydrating yourself for the past millennia.
Well, there is quite frankly nothing I can do about that, because I have been drinking a gallon of Arizona drinks every single day because I heard that fruits make your, let's say, body liquids taste better, and a lot of liquids make it gain volume, but never serve me mango mucho or I will puke at the spot.
Why? Mango mucho freaking slaps, man.
It's not even about the taste itself. It's more of a personal thing here. You see, it was traumatizing. Tiny little black ants invaded my can of mucho mango while I was in my deep slumber when I awoke to take a sip of said mucho mango. Ants everywhere. Ants in my mouth on the can. I've never been so devastated, angry, confused, scared. The ants ruined my mucho mango. Fuck ants.
I almost feel sorry for you, Joe, but where have you been drinking it that ants crawled into your can? On the beach or something?
It's Joe. Barry, there are probably 3 different mutated ants colonies that are having a full-on conventional war in the corner of his room, but he doesn't notice it because it's covered by a pile of thrash, and I'm a bit scared of what is in this pile of thrash because it must be some devious ass shit.
You're over-exaggerating it, Pookie. It's mostly just used up tissues and microwave food boxes after I am done eating it.
Never call me that again, or I will unleash full U.S. arsenal on your house.
But Joe, don't you have a thrash bin in your room under your desk? That seems like a better option than getting your room to look like some nuke experiment.
Of course I have. I have 2 of them, but they got full, so I no longer could keep throwing more thrash in there, so I started just yeeting it on the corner wall with full force like I was throwing a spitball, and man, it looked like some designer painted those stains.
Joe, you're supposed to empty out those bins after they get full.
Really? Oh, well, I didn't think about it, but I don't think I will be doing that. I leave my signature Joe Musk in the Biden chamber in order to eliminate any intruders because this is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed, bitch.
Come in and park yourself on the hide, son. Hell, my daddy used to say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. And by golly, he never did.
Oh, wow. My dad used to say the same thing.
No thanks.
A clean thinker. I like that.
Same here, sir.
Now, the property business isn't all about highfalutin paper pushing. It's about dirt and the will to claim that dirt. You with me, son?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need some tenacious bastard to let go of some dirt. And you look to me like the kind of guy to persuade him.
Persuasion's my forte.
Yeah, he'll be down at the country club, down on the golf course.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking this task 100%.
His bodyguards won't be packing lawgivers. Go beat 8 tons of crap out of him. Here now, I got you a membership. And boy, you're gonna need more appropriate clothing.
Donald, why are you liking this guy so much? He is just a typical bully in the real estate empire that is using mob to get rid of his competition.
Because he isn't some sissy that is scared to get his hands dirty by doing what he needs to do to get to the top. I do the same. Oh, and he also reminds me a bit of my father. I don't know why, actually.
Oh, I remember when I was binge watching all the GTA lore videos right before GTA 5 dropped, and I remember something about this dude being based off Donald's father or some kind of a mentor, and you later see a guy resembling young Donald in his limousine noting down everything Avery says, so that's why you see this resemblance.
I legitimately cannot comprehend how the hell do you manage to remember all that, but you struggle to remember one important thing that was said to you a minute ago. You are one of a kind, dude. I gotta give you that.
Well, you know how it works, partner. Your brain sometimes activates to superhuman levels and understands everything when you are learning about something that you are interested in, but struggles to learn high school level algebra. Like, I could look at the book for hours at home, yet I never could do the homework all by my own.
Sure, but that is a bad example because you are just stupid. Not as much as Jeb, but you're still giving him a run for his money. I just always added a $sign before every number, and then I was able to perfectly calculate everything, so I can't relate. Come here, you little fuck. Remember the time where your golf ball got stuffed with sand? That was me. Get evicted, bitch. This is Trump Country Golf Club now.
Donnie, this game is about taking over drug empire, not golf clubs.
I conquer whatever the fuck I want. I thought about taking over Canada and Greenland, but for now, I'm just gonna focus on the tariffs and invest a shit ton of Federal Reserve money into plumetted stocks and get goated returns once I cancel those tariffs. Man, I'm a business genius.
I don't know, man. You know, it's kind of bad when your biggest glazer, Elon, disagrees because I hear rumors that he was heavily against tariffs and now he lost the most amount of money out of every top 10 billionaire.
Dude, just beat them up instead of trying to run away. Those aren't Teslas that go from 0 to 60 instantly. Those are golf carts from the 80s. Even my Ford truck can go faster when I put the foot on the gas pedal.
Now look here, son. I got a problem and I reckon you could help me with it.
I'm no builder.
No, I was thinking more of your demolition skills.
Okay, it's yours, Bush.
This is the development as planned, and this is the property that we're looking at.
You're trying to say this new office block is kind of in the way.
You catch on quick. Now, I'm gonna head out of town for a while, and if that office development were to face sudden and insurmountable structural problems, then
As a civil-minded individual, you feel obliged to step in and save the rejuvenation of an important area of the city.
Where can I get more guys like you?
George the Builder, you're going to fly and slice through this mission like it's a butter or apparent steel columns.
Frick off, man. You are ruining the country as we speak, so don't you dare call me out for some lunatics hijacking the planes I didn't have any control over.
Interesting. This van looks exactly like the one Joe drives near playgrounds and kindergartens to capture some of the kids for a joyride, and his Joe is a hoe van.
Huh? What? Who told you that? Speak up, damn it! Who?
Oh no. Guys, I think I remember this mission. I think this is the hardest one that tons of people had problems with. You know, like the one in San Andreas where you have to follow the train.
Because most players are some brainless organisms that feed on solar light and whatever the fuck Michelle decides to push down their godforsaken throats. Wrong side of the tracks is one of the easiest mission in the entire series. Only thing you have to do is to ride slightly off the tracks to the right and you can finish the mission in the underground tunnel, or you can even jump on the train multiple times and do it yourself. The game even makes it easier by deciding to just take one dude out at the first intersection because on of them get stuck on the pole. And for this one, I can understand struggling with it on the keyboard and mouse, but on a controller, the controls are easy enough for a fucking toddler to learn. You want to know which mission is hard? The motherfucking bombs away. Not only you have to watch out to not get shot down, but you also have limited amount of planes. You have to carefully time the bomb drop, and you also have to do it fast enough, because if you don't, those guys will run away. What do y'all know about the fucking hard missions, huh? You don't know shit.
Wow.
You really did trigger the shit out of him with that little comment about the mission rep.
You want me to drill you?
Yes, I fully give my consent. You see, guys, it's that easy to just ask for consent. Remember, you always have to do this. Otherwise, they will get on your ass for being a Riz beast. I gotta learn it the hard way.
At least you ask. No, that's already better than Trump, who literally admitted to playing the fire truck game and got several charges for those so-called Riz skills.
Listen, dude, I did not set the law that fire truck doesn't stop on red light. What do you want me to do? Change the law to make fire trucks stop on red?
No, I want you to stop being a sex offender.
I'm not a sex offender. I'm a rule bender, completely different thing.
But aren't sex offenders also the rule benders?
Yeah, and your ass would know the most about it.
Oh, invisible wall there?
They had 20 whole years to make that look presentable, yet they only changed the fucking fire quality.
Yeah, but it isn't a full-on remake like it was with Mafia Definitive Edition. They just ported all the assets into Unreal Engine, upscaled the texture resolution, and only thing they remade are the character models. And sadly, you can see that. Everything else is just the magic of Unreal Engine. They had everything set up, and it was a small 30-person studio that was doing it, while Rockstar only slapped their sticker of approval on the cover art, and that's about it.
That would be cool if it was a standalone extra content for some hardcore fans, but it was priced as a new, fresh AAA game. It replaced all the classic editions on all the platforms. It stripped off a solid chunk of soundtrack from both Vice City and San Andreas, and on the launch day on PC, it couldn't even run in 60 FPS on the most powerful gaming rigs.
That seems like a broke person problem. A motherfucker like me just buys it, and then if I want to play the originals, then I buy the physical PlayStation 2 copies that are still sealed for like $500, and then I pop those suckers in and just play. If you have any problem in live, just earn some bread, and this problem will disappear. I never get why people always try to gaslight others that money can't buy happiness. It bought me everything I ever wanted. I can eat whatever I want, play whatever I want. I have a baddie wife, became a fucking president, have a daughter with a beautiful body whom I would date if I weren't happily married, and, you know, her father. And I have my son, who is a literal clone of Bruce Wayne. What more could a man ever want from life? And guess what got me all of that? Money.
You are really an empty person. I hope you know that.
Is he, though? He looks pretty full to me. I would say he is even in a gastronomical pregnancy right now. One day, he is going to be on the toilet and a full-ass Big Mac will just pop out.
Colonel. Thank you for coming. Please sit. Lobster?
No, thanks.
I am ashamed to admit that one of the causes of our mutual problem appears to have been the loose tongue of a man I used to trust. I've been carrying Gonzalez for years, but now his incompetence reaches new heights.
Probably the heights of
It's only
Kamala's
right
incompetence.
that you killed Gonzalez.
Did he do it? It's the money that's important to me.
For this kindness, I'll reward you. And then, we will find your money together. He will be at his penthouse, half drunk probably. Use this.
Is this some reference to a show from the 80s I don't remember? Because every person would just pop a bullet in a fucker's skull instead of chasing him around with a full-ass chainsaw. Who the fuck do you think I am, Leatherface?
I mean, hey, it is fancier to kill someone with a chainsaw than regular way of shooting them, right? At least it's more visually pleasing.
What the heck? You think cutting someone with a chainsaw is pleasing? You are messed up in the head, bushy whooshy.
The hell did you call me?
Ha ha ha, this guy is shorter than Jill.
Why are you making fun of someone's height? I can understand someone shaming you for your fat ass because you can just eat less, but you can't change height.
Obama, wake the fuck up. We are in 2025. We can just get longer legs, and guess what can buy you height? Money. That circles back to the point I was making, that money is the king of the world.
And just like great John Lemon once said, woman is the new...
Oh, no. Hell no! You're not going to be saying this title of the song in our video.
Are you a John Lemon hater, Barry? He has some bangers. I remember how I was trying to copy his look back in the day because his drip was immaculate.
I was 8 years old when the Beatles broke up, so I didn't really get to live through that era. And his name is John Lennon, for fuck's sake, not Lemon.
Just catch up to him already. What, did these Big Macs clog your arteries to the point where you can't even run in a game?
God damn it, how many times do I gotta repeat the same thing? My favorite McDonald's item is a fucking filet of fish, not a damn Big Mac. I ain't no normie. And you can't sprint with a two-handed weapon in your hand, you idiot. I think GTA 4 is the first GTA where you could, or at least the first one where I remember I could run. I didn't play all these smaller GTAs that were on PSP or on phones, so I wouldn't know.
You're missing out. I played the Chinatown Wars, and there is this fun mini-game that I hold close to my heart, which is, of course, the drug-selling mini-game. It ain't as developed as Drug Dealer Simulator or Schedule 1, but it was just a mini-game in a game where you can drive a freaking tank on the city roads and run over people, so it's still pretty solid.
Of course you would love a game about selling drugs, you junkie. And did you guys notice how I lost the cops a second before entering Paint Shop? I am literally that guy, and my intentions alone were the solution to this.
I never understood those older GTA wanted systems. Like, is it time based on these lower wanted levels or what?
I don't know, nor I care, Barry. Now on to another mission. Maybe now we will unlock the golf mini game or something.
Tommy, come and join me. This looks delicious, huh? Copy a snub.
Si, por favor, it's one of my favorite snacks.
Tommy, you are like a pompous breeze that has freed me from the stench of corruption. Although I must appear to mourn his passing and carry on with business as usual.
This isn't getting me any closer to my money.
Tommy, my friend, you are not in liberty now. Here, we do things differently. I will continue with my inquiries, but in the meantime, I have a valuable deal to close.
A favor for a friend, Cortez?
You're a good friend, Tommy. I knew you would not let me down. I need you to meet a courier who has obtained some valuable technology for me.
Are we playing GTA or Black Ops?
I'm pretty sure that it's racist, and you cannot say that anymore.
What?
I mean, this colonel seems like a big shot, and this game was just supposed to be some dumb, loud fun. Remember that it's not as advanced as later GTA games.
You're right. Older things are always worse. Just look at Biden.
That's not what I meant, like at all.
You're right, Donnie. Jill Biden is way worse than those freshmen huzz-I riz up at the Joey parties.
Joe, I don't even understand you at this point. What the fuck is a huzz?
Boomers like you worry me. How do you operate in modern world? But you know, like huzz that are out there. You feel me? Those baddies that are often passed around like a joint, but Joey slides in there before the open season starts when they turn 16. So I basically am like that one guy who tests things before they go out to public on the store shelves.
Interesting. I just have more money than I can spend, so I just get the premium quality one when they are ready and untouched yet. Your approach seems a bit risky, but I can understand you since you don't have any money.
What do you mean? I have $5 million in Trump coin.
Did you actually waste all your money on Trump's rug pull crypto scam?
It's not a fucking scam, Obama. It's like preserving your money in gold, but even better because it will blow the fuck up soon.
The rain, she is très wet this time of the year.
Macron?
Ah, comment?
Look, Cortez sent me. Just give me the damn chips.
Oh, d'accord.
Free the imperialist American pig that is propriété of the gouvernement français. Hand it over!
You American idiot! They followed you here.
I fucking knew that this bastard Frenchie Macron had something like this in his mind. He set me up. Get over here, you fuck. I'm so glad that this game will finally let me do what I wanted to do in Oval Office when he visited me, but I decided that for image purpose, I will delay it for now.
Yo, you need to chill the fuck out before we get nuked. You need to remember that we are not the only country with nukes, you Cheeto-looking ass.
Yes, but we have best nukes, tremendous nukes, nukes that nobody ever has. Believe me, everybody says, oh my God, Donald, I never seen greater nukes than your nukes.
Was that a transcription of your conversation with Kim Jong-un?
Shut the hell up, Joe. You don't use words like transcription.
Uh-oh, police arrived before Trump got him. That's some timing, no lie.
What does it change for someone as great as Big D Trump? Nothing at all, I'm untouchable. They tried to put me in jail multiple times and even got my mugshot done, but they never knew that this mugshot I let them take was gonna be on my album cover.
That's a sick stunt, Terp. I also used to do that back in the day on my BMX when I was riding to school that was 2 states away. Those tricks used to get me all the huzz at school, but they were the same age as me, so it was disappointing.
How does one become child predator while being a child himself?
Don't even try to figure it out. Working out how Joe's brain works is like trying to crack Enigma machine. You'll just hurt your head.
Tomas, I appreciate your coming.
I always appreciate if someone comes at my command.
Diaz has asked me to oversee a minor.
Oversee a minor? Shit, say less, I will do it first try. Give me the fucking controller.
What the fuck? Dude, how did you get the strength to rip it from my hands? I grabbed onto it like a motherfucking pliers.
I mean, you heard what he said. He really wants to do this mission because he didn't have the patience to wait until the end of sentence, and he doesn't even know what he will be doing in this mission at all.
Well, I don't know if he's a minor, but if he's down to get dirty with Joey, then it's all right.
Joe, we met him in our first fucking episode?
Okay, damn, chill, Zaddy. I was just goofing around. Of course I know who this guy is. It's Lance Vance, who is also known as Lance Vance Dance and is a brother of Vice City Stories protagonist, who is Victor Vance, and that also makes him a deuteragonist of the Vice City Stories game. He is also known to be a very important character of this game, but for lore reason, I will not reveal his role in this game so far.
Why do you do that?
Oh, okay, I get it now. This little dude is supposed to be the minor, right? Well, I expected someone cuter.
Joe, when did you last see a minor with facial hair and this much receded hairline?
10 seconds ago? What a stupid-ass question is that? Leave my cutie patootie alone, you posers! I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak from the back. If I catch your ass, it's gonna be direct.
Euphoria remix featuring Joe Biden when?
Hopefully never, because he's going to out himself, and Kendrick hates Drake type of people, and Drake is nowhere near Joe's level of degeneracy and pure evil.
By the way, Barry, I heard once in an interview you said you like Kendrick, so you probably know about the entire feud that started last year.
If Drake and Kendrick Lamar got in a rap battle, who do you think would win?
Got to go with Kendrick. I'm just saying, I think Drake is an outstanding entertainer, but Kendrick, his lyrics, his last album was outstanding.
Were those Kendrick's accusations true?
You know what, I didn't really do much research about this because, believe it or not, we were in the middle of one of the most chaotic elections of history, but from what I could find, it seems like it's mostly just gossip. So, as much as I love Kendrick, I wouldn't justify him jumping at Drake from nowhere and dusting him so hard. But this gave us multiple amazing songs from Kendrick, an album, and his Super Bowl performance. And I gotta admit that even though I don't really hate Drake, seeing him getting called a pedophile on the biggest sport event of the year is really something special. So I enjoyed this whole roast of Drake.
So you enjoyed the pain, suffering, depression, and anxiety of Drake due to many death threats he received for your own pleasure and entertainment while praising a person who sent him death threats, made him a laughing stock of the entire world, made his name synonymous with pedophilia, and recorded a song where he talks directly to Drake's son, how much he is sorry for him that his father is Drake. I thought you got better after Yemen. I really hoped.
You suck off Drake because you also like them young, you geriatric fuck.
Come on now, Barry, it's my role to be roasting Joe. Don't try to overtake the Big D Trump's role.
I feel like I'm going insane. Did Mr. January 6th just told me to not try and overrun someone in power? Now that's fucking rich coming from your fat ass.
Okay, Joe, you need to pack it up and go to our safe house after this mission because Barry is getting overstimulated.
You need to pack up your fucking bags and go hit the gym because your ass clearly got oversaturated with Big Macs.
Barry, it's really not worth it to just keep on...
It's really not worth it to keep looking for those imaginary weapons of massive destruction? Yeah, I think we all fucking knew that already when the war started, yet you still tried to talk your way out of this, you fucking terrorist.
Okay, nah, I'm cutting that video right now.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
I am Mr. Teal, and I am going to the payphone to warm up, and you peasants have no say.
I'm fine with that. I've been blazing it today, like I was still in high school with my bro Snoop Dogg, so my hand and eye coordination ain't good enough to drive.
Oh man, why didn't you tell me? You know I love Mary Jane.
Joe, your old ass probably would die from that, and you would ruin the vibe anyway. Maybe next time, buddy.
Stupid potheads. Joe, you didn't miss out on nothing. You're already lost in the head. We don't need you to be hungry, too.
You're scared he will eat your snacks, you greaseball?
Maybe I am. What will you do about it, Bill?
Honestly, nothing. That's very reasonable fear. I would get mad as hell if someone ate my deep-fried bologna ice cream sandwich with nacho cheese drizzle.
What the fuck?
My compliments on a job well done, Mr. Teal. My client was very pleased. I have more work for you with a more hands-on approach. Your next shot is taped under the phone.
Please be a public shootout.
There is something seriously wrong with your head partner.
Shane Dawson will be leaving the juice shop in VIP Point soon. Kiss him. It must look like car accident. Wait, what do the cars have to do with kissing? Man, I don't get it.
Joe, start wearing your goddamn glasses when we play video games because you can't even read a simple sentence correctly.
Fuck that, I don't need no glasses. I will pop a perk and snort a line and my eyes will exceed those of an eagle.
That explains Hunter.
What does Billy Willie have here?
Bill don't even try nothing funny because we have to crash into her car.
But look at her walk, at her hair, at her chest. She's a certified baddie in the book of the bill.
What is the book of the bill?
It's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey combined with Kama Sutra.
That's lame. Book of the Joe has better lines.
You think so, Wacko? Then why don't you read us a line right here, right now?
Alive or not, it's still usable if it's hot.
Okay, you weren't lying. That line is goated.
I have a plan.
Who are you, Dutch van der Linde now?
I ain't no douche, you fucking douchebag. I'm the great Don, and I just fucked her up with my genius 200 IQ move.
You eat babies.
What? No, don't do it. Only I can do that in the good way.
Come on, baby, come on. Yeah, yeah. Stupid horse. I'll chop your head off. Who is this thickhead?
Tommy Vercetti. You remember me.
Excuse me, I'm a little anxious. Never trust a goddamn horse. You do a good job. You work for me now.
I work for money.
As I said, amigo, you work for me now.
I work for
Shut
money.
up. Some Judas has betrayed me. He thinks I don't know how much money I should be making. But stealing 3% is as good as stealing 100%. No one does this to me. No one. You follow him from his apartment, and you see where he goes. Later, we will kill him.
You see, as a great businessman, 3% is a regular service fee, and that is fully fair. I don't know what he is getting all riled up for. Does he expect his workers to be doing his dirty job for free?
Donald, it's an exaggerated drug kingpin in 1918-6 who was high off his product 24 hours a day. I don't think you should expect him to think clearly all the time. We're doing his crazy demands to make some cash to eventually pay off Sonny.
Yeah, our boss, Sonny D. Creator. What the hell is Mr. Officer doing here?
He's exercising. You should look into some cardio with your deteriorating ass. Maybe you will finally get a heart attack and die.
You want to race, you big fat baby? I'll bet you 1,000 Trump coins that I will smoke you in any distance.
That would be the easiest sprint of all time. Donnie would probably pass out after running for 10 seconds, or he would demand a McDonald's break every 10 yards.
Laugh all you want, but I know that all this mass is for elite MMA fighting and lifting mountains. It's hard to sprint with all that muscle mass, so you may got me there.
I really like how they improved explosion effects. I'm really satisfied with the current effects.
Are you again going hard for a video game destruction just like in Wolfenstein?
Come on, Barry, you can't be doing stuff like this. It's weird.
You would be the same if someone invaded a foreign soil in Age of Empires bush. Forget what I said about the whole service thing earlier. If the first thing this dude does after he got someone sent after him is running to his friend's hideout, then that motherfucker deserves this fate.
You would do the exact same thing, you hypocrite.
Yes, but the difference is that I have a big-ass tower in the middle of Manhattan with my name on it in multiple positions. It's not like a hideout, more like the Trump base, and the security system I have in the Trump cave are way more advanced than anything Bruce Wayne ever had, so I don't even need to hide. And by the way, that midget Diaz only paid us a mere $1,000 for snooping that rat out. I'm gonna take over his market for that later.
I guess that's one way of implementing subtle foreshadowing. Phenom 86. Like, squeeze me sauce?
What kind of incompetent fool are you? Fool! 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 Tommy!
What, Ricardo?
These idiots, they're always trying to screw you. That's the problem with this business. What do you think you're doing? These pricks have failed me miserably. Soon any mom and pop will think they could sell Gallo in Vice City. What next, huh? The Thinking Mafia? That gang place is a fortress at ground level. So Quentin here, Quentin! He'll fly you over the area. Eradicate them! What do you think you're doing?
Quentin? I thought my nigga over here was Lance.
It's an inside job, you dumbass. It's obvious he is using a fake name, just like that sweet boy Lamine Yamal goes by the name Ryan whenever he speaks to someone that doesn't recognize him.
Why the fuck are you still following that kid? You aren't even interested in soccer. You're an American.
Yes, but I'm very much interested in Lamine himself.
Joe, he's 17 years old.
That's probably the reason he is interested so much in him. That's probably the reason he is interested so much in him, fucking creep.
You know what? I really do appreciate how they got rid of loading times between the islands, because even though it loads in like half a second now with the SSDS and everything else, but it was really annoying, you know, like that fly that you try to get rid of and she just lays around in your room and always finds its way into the poop bucket.
Target acquired, opening fire now.
Yemen memories kicked in.
Aren't you the president that posted the drone footage of dropping biggest conventional bomb on some terrorist camp?
Dude, when this footage hit my desk, I thought it looks cool as fuck, so I just posted it on my Instagram. It's not like I actively seek to bomb random orphanages in my free time.
Anyway, Barry is going to do this mission without losing once. He has the most experience out of us on shooting from this angle.
Considering his color, I'd say he has the most experience on shooting in general out of us.
What?
What?
Oh man, that exchange just reminded me of that one cool Macklemore song that goes like, what?
Macklemore got to be like in one of the top 5 lamest rappers of all time. He is up there with Vanilla Ice.
You're just jealous that you can't make bangers like him.
Joe, was Hunter here? This crack house looks exactly like White House would turn out if Kamala wouldn't stop you from inviting Hunter for a party.
Well, you heard it, fellas. Go ahead and clip the moment when Trump mentioned a good thing about Kamala.
I didn't say that it was a good thing, but it just happens to be one. But remember, she wants to put tampons in boys' bathrooms.
Dude, what are you even talking about?
Don't you remember? Tampon Tim passed a bill that required all Minnesota schools to put tampons in boy bathrooms.
Your selective hearing is insane. They were put in every bathroom, and why did you even bring him up? You were talking about Kamala.
He was hers running mate, wasn't he?
Yeah, but vice presidents really don't do shit.
Well, apparently in demi-communist party they do. Just look at Biden's term.
I would tell you to get off my dick, but now thinking about it, I would enjoy it more than watching kids play at the local park.
What the actual...
Not so pleased with yourselves now, huh?
Whoa, watch where you're waving that thing.
No more pigeon shit on my car, eh, Tommy?
Guess not.
You're damn right. Now listen, you know who owns the fastest boat on the East Coast?
Not offhand, no.
Me! And I want it to stay that way. Every smuggler from here to Caracas has one dream, a faster boat. Rumor has it the boatyard has just completed such a vessel for some Costa Rican dickhead. And Tommy, I want that boat. Ah, I thought I got you! Where'd you come from?
I think your pigeons are back.
Needing the fastest speedboat to validate yourself is insane level of small dick energy.
You only say that because the only boat you ever owned was a raft.
And what the hell are you trying to insinuate here?
That, you know, but...
What Donnie was trying to say here is that you would own a raft because you are Hawaiian and rafting is big over there.
Yeah, that's totally what I was trying to say. I just got a stutter.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, this is a raid. Give me that fucking ship. I need to complete the Titanic course, and I swear, 3rd time's a charm. This time I will defeat that stupid iceberg and go right through it.
What are you talking about? What 3rd time, Joe? Is there something we need to know that you didn't tell us?
No, and you should stop digging that hole deeper, or you might end up where Titanic ended up, but that's not a threat. That was just a crazy rhetorical scenario.
Joe, you never save yourself after a threat? What the hell happened?
He probably had some legal training from Saul Goodman.
Dude, that's a fictional character.
You think I don't know that?
Well, when I was talking with Donald on the phone yesterday on our daily call, I was just mentioning what I was doing this day, just daily stuff, some preying on kids in the park, some money laundering and just silly stuff like that. And then Donald told me to better call Saul, so I took his advice to the heart, and I called him then.
Then what, Joe?
What do you mean?
Oh my God.
Talking to Joe is harder than running this country.
Okay, but seriously, why are there no splash effects in the water? I mean, I'm pretty sure we have the settings cranked up, so it's not the settings' fault.
I swear GTA 5 on my old-ass 360 looks better, and it got released a decade earlier.
Jack, plastic crap! You doing this to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of plastic shit? Oh! Oh! Bro, you! It is my favorite El Burro movie. It died. What else can I do?
It's probably not plugged in.
What? Damn.
He kind of reminds me of Joe now.
Screw you, man. If anything, he looks more like you with his fat ass.
Each month, a freelancer sails into Vice City and moors his yacht. He sells his cargo to the first boat. I want you to take the speedboat and beat all the other shitheads to it. Then you bring the cargo here. Okay?
I guess I'll handle it. He needs to chill, though. Seems like some STDs are starting to catch up to him.
Now that speedboat mission makes sense. It's useful to us.
Even if it wasn't, it's cool as fuck to have the fastest boat.
Just like I said, they are the same fucking person.
Shut the hell up, Joe!
Whoa.
Kind of cinematic.
Let me guess. You thought I could use a guardian angel?
I'm just saying, you need to let me in there, my man. Now, you can feed me all this lonely tough guy crap, but I know one day I'm gonna save your ass, and you're probably gonna want to kiss me.
Wacko.
Oh, hell no, this grown-ass dude did not just say wacko.
The writers really did feel cinematic in there, didn't they?
Yeah, no shit, you idiot. They were writing a scene in the game which is loosely based off the most famous drug movies of the 80s. I mean, gosh, Diaz is literally living in a mansion that looks like the one of Scarface, and the entire Tommy and Lance duo resembles a wicked version of Miami Vice. I mean, how stupid are you?
Dude, I was just pointing out that it was cool. What is your problem?
Before the video, he got an 8-ball from Hunter, and his nose devoured that shit quicker than a vacuum. So that's why Joe is a little bit extra today.
You got me fucked up with that sentence, because whenever I hear the word vacuum coming out of your mouth, all I can think about is Monica.
Yeah, Dyson wasn't even close to her in that aspect.
Oh shit, the slower guys are now a bit mad.
Then whip your laptop out and just call up a couple of drones to turn them into coke dust if they want it so bad.
Another brain-dead fuck on the episode. Cocaine is a powder. Dust refers to very fine particles that are usually more scattered or loose, like dust in the air, while powder is more of a fine, solid substance that is usually in a more compact form, like powdered sugar or flour.
Which AI did tell you that on your Neuralink? Grok or ChatGPT?
None. I am awakened and opened my third eye with this fine-grade cocoa straight from Colombia.
I thought Hunter was getting them on his trips to Cancun.
Yeah, but it's imported stuff. There isn't really much coke made in Mexico.
I mean, Mexico's coke is banging, but only if we're talking soda.
It's funny to me how a simple thing like soda got so many names for it, like they call it pop in the UK. George likes to call it Coke even when I hand him a grape Fanta.
No surprise there.
And a couple other names like soft drink, fizzy drink, or even soda pop.
Those words sometimes get messed up in my mind, and I just gave up on serving soda to guests, so I just offer them a glass of Joe juice.
I'm scared to ask, but What is Joe Juice?
Depends on the occasion. If it's a regular family meat, then I just take a bunch of fruit and vegetables and blend in my great bowl of Joe because I know bowl, and then I try to mash it into a fine toothpaste-like consistency, and then I put in comically big blender and add a liquid of choice to the brim to make it be less solid. Usually it's hot dog water after I got done cooking my Joe dogs for the dinner, and I don't waste water because I am environmentally aware, so I just pour it in there and blend it all together, and it always turns out phenomenal, and it's got every health benefit and taste profile you can imagine. You have some calories from potatoes. You get heart benefits from tomatoes. Some carrots in there for great tan of the orange man. You also have vitamin C from all the citruses in there, and it's got the salty, rich flavor from the hot dog water. It got it all. And the best thing about it is that for some reason, the entire Super Bowl of Joe Juice is left unfinished after everybody goes home. So I just slurp it down, and then I piss so much for the rest of the night that you could probably fill up a pool with it. And for some reason, my pee comes out in different colors, sometimes green, sometimes yellow, and sometimes even red, and it burns and pimples show up on my balls. But when I'm hosting a Joe's party, I just use up some Joester Special Salty Juice from the jars in which I hold tiny Trump figurines and fill them up, if you know what I mean.
What even is the point of living?
What the hell is up with the audio?
I don't know, nor do I care. I assume this four-eyed dude is supposed to be based on me like you talked about earlier, Joe, right?
With the exception of him being a cannibal, yeah.
What?
Except maybe a disaster like a biblical plague or something, but that may be going too far in this case. You getting this down, you four-eyed prick? Now, recently a gang lord died. You disguise yourself and head on down and crash the funeral. Mix it up and then hightail it. You getting this down, Donald? Well, that ought to put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh? And then we'll just sit back and watch the prices tumble.
Yep, nothing better. I bought some properties in Harlem when they were infested with gang wars, and boom, they are now adding up to my net worth like crazy.
Oh yeah, my boy Miles Morales is living there.
Oh, that's right. His mother is a single mom with a child, so you can call me Mr. Ditkovich with the way I be charging her more than her income.
You are actually evil.
I think this is our first time driving in the second part of the map. Hope it will be as good as the previous one.
It is kind of improved in Definitive Edition, but it's still mostly gray and dull. You know, the original game was made very quickly since it was planned to be an expansion pack to GTA 3, so the second part of the map was made poorly and lazily, so don't expect any beautiful things here, but there's a lot more action here that I will tell you. Oh, and that island also got major rehaul in Vice City Stories, which is a prequel to this game made on PSP, so if you have one, buy this shit because it's worth every penny.
What in the kamikaze is this?
Also, you can download PPSSPP and just visit Vim's lair.
Guess what, bitches? The Don came to fuck the shit up. I never liked them. Cubans, on the other hand, are U.S. territory.
Now this is it. You actually might get canceled for real after this shit you just blurted out.
Why the fuck did you punch our microphone? Also, be cool, I'm just getting into the role of Tommy, and I was saying this hypothetically in the world of the game, so it's like totally cool.
Which funeral car holds up 3 coffins?
Probably the one for Donald.
Suck my ass, Joe.
Don't mind if I do.
What the fuck?
Yes, was pleased and would like to meet you again.
Is that a good thing?
Of course, although I'm starting to think that Diaz was responsible for our unfortunate loss.
What makes you say that?
One does not wave accusations at a man like Diaz. I'm merely thinking out loud. No matter. I have a proposal that you could profit.
I don't have time to run more errands, Cortez.
I would have thought a man with such dangerous dates would be hungry for opportunities. Please, Tommy, at least hear me out.
Go on.
I have a buyer for a piece of military hardware that is being taken through town. Pick it up for me. And once you get it, I want you to call me immediately.
Okay, we're dealing with arms, so it's basically attacking the army. Okay, Bush, this job is perfect for you.
Screw you, partner. I'm only doing this because I want to play this game. Okay, that's going a bit too far. I was thinking that we need to steal maybe a truck with some weapons, but a goddamn tank? Is Cortez going on a full-out war with cartels?
Yeah, those cartels are no jokes. He probably does need a tank. That's why I don't want people from there coming into my beautiful country.
Stop making this game political.
You're kidding, right? Like you are actually trolling us right now. Are you telling us to not make this game political? This game was making fun of politics since the start.
Yeah, but when Donnie gets started, he makes it even more offensive.
Ha! What a fucking snowflake!
Okay, I think I figured it out. Yes, baby, jackpot.
3 wanted stars for stealing a fucking tank. We had the same wanted level after stealing some speedboat from the docks.
Oh, and by the way, don't worry about getting destroyed. In Vice City, this tank is almost indestructible like you won't believe.
Yeah, no shit, it's a tank.
See it for yourself then. Try to survive 5-star pursuit in a tank in GTA San Andreas the longest you can, and then go back to Vice City and do the same. And I guarantee you would last at least double the time with this baby.
You got a little bit too excited after saying, baby, didn't you, you freak?
Are you telling me that after I go to this small garage in the middle of biggest police pursuit in the history, they suddenly can't find where is the tank?
Yep, exactly.
See, man. Hey, easy, papi. This man's for me. You the boy? Oh yeah, you the boy. I think so, you know.
Little bugs here and there.
Oh yeah? You come here, tough guy. You think you'll take me on? You think you'll play stupid with me?
No, I think you're playing plenty stupid enough for both of us.
Hey, he call you dumb, son. And I call him a little girl, papi. Look at him, all dressed up like that. What is this, ladies' night? You some kind of tough guy? You dress like a woman? You got on panties like a woman too, huh?
What do you got against women? You prefer men, big boy?
I like women. I like all women. I love my mother, Chico.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Relax.
Can you drive, amigo?
Yeah, like a woman.
Very funny. I like you, big boy. Maybe you can help. Maybe you can prove you're a man, huh? Take out the boat. Show me you got some big cojones.
Oh, all right, gentlemen. I think that's a job for me.
All right, but don't take it too literally. You have to drive a boat, not actually show him your cojones.
Hey, I'm Rico. You the man with the big cojones?
Yeah, I am. Giggity.
Let's go.
Okay, man. Treat her like a woman.
With Bill's record, I wouldn't tell him that.
What do you mean? I lieu of women?
Yeah, but you love them a bit too much, and that's your fucking problem, Bill.
That's it? I had like solid 30 seconds left.
I have a feeling that you said that more than once in this office.
Papi, hay problema, Tom. Papi, un gran problema.
Alberto, my son, what happened?
Un gran problema. They messed with me. They messed with me for the last time.
What is your problem?
We'll take them out. Only we need some backup. I lost a few hermanos already out there. Amigo, you drive good.
For a woman, right?
This is no time for joking. Come on, drive for me again. Amigo, take my boys over there. They mess with me, they mess with the biggest boy in town.
Okay, guys, I got it covered. Fuck! Damn it! Okay, easy. See, I told you I got it.
Alberto, uno café, senor.
Don't serve the snake in the sauce. You're two-faced, Tommy. You're either two-faced or you're a wimp, baby boy. They're laughing at me.
Easy. What's your problem?
They're laughing at me, Tommy, at me, Umberto Rubino. They're doing whatever they like.
Nobody does whatever they like, Umberto. They do what you let them do.
What?
You want somebody taken care of? I can handle it, but it's going to cost you. I know we're brothers and all, but this is business.
Tommy, you a real man. Businessman, a gentleman. They have a load of product coming in offshore. Really good stuff. We take it, and we finish them. You take it, and I look after you. Like my brother. Like my son.
I think I prefer the cash to being bounced on your knee, amigo.
Joe, did they change the facial animations? Because they sure do look too good to be older than half of people who watch this video.
I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they changed it. They just upscaled faces a bit and made them more cartoonish.
The video is running for too long now, so I will quickly do this mission, and then we shout out members, and that's it. Never mind, I'm going to call Ben Nerdass later to do this mission for me. Shout out to Rick is Daddy 11SYC and Rowlet 1330.
as well as to Zuber Sandvich,
Jacob Booling,
and K31 owner.
We all hope you had a great time watching this video. Remember to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and consider joining the membership program below in the description to get shouted out at the end of every video. That's about it, and see you next time.
What a zesty-ass sellout.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
Let me start this shit off by doing the side quest. And since this is part 4, I suppose it's now officially a series, right? You know, like with part 2, it would be a duology or whatever this shit is called. And with 3 parts, it would be trilogy, but now it's a full-on series.
I'm gonna guess you were looking for a word duology, in which case, yeah, that would be it. And I'm gonna need to remind myself right after this video that I need to make a playlist featuring all the GTA Vice City videos.
Vice City, but I thought we were playing almost GTA 6.
Oh my God, Joe, you're so stupid.
Joe, we called this series almost GTA 6 since it's the same city, not because it's called GTA 6.
Should say less, you got me at Euro. Since those are assassination jobs and these are going to be some European bitches, then it's a win-win situation and everyone is happy.
What did the Europeans ever did to you, Trump? Did they bang your wife?
They rip America off and has been doing so for decades after we helped them fight off the communism. So I blasted them with 50% tariffs to give them a scare. Then paused it until July, and I started talking with them to give us a better deal. Simple as that. If they won't get their asses and start thinking of something good, then I'm just gonna blast them with 100% tariffs and hold it for a year just to show them that's how the USA fucking rolls. It will be like economical Hiroshima.
I mean, the message is good, but I don't think that those radical moves are the ones that will help you. World leaders now mostly talk with you just because they see you as an old lunatic, and I don't blame them because that's what you are. Is that an old, demented version of midlife crisis?
I never had midlife crisis because grind never stops, baby. I mean, I banged a bit more hookers on regular vacations in Thailand, but other than that, it was pretty regular stuff.
I never seen you as the ladyboy kind, but that's understandable. Playing with joystick can be fun. Just look at all the arcade machines from the 80s.
A woman without her dick is like an angel without its wings.
And your talking privileges are over.
What Bill and Joe said should be Obama's motto, but no, I was not doing it in dark places or deadbeat drunk like you degenerates. And I don't even know if I have enough ammo to destroy this truck. I mean, just look at it. Oh, okay, never mind then. This guy is leaving his armored truck to escape on foot from a guy with a submachine gun on a bike. Yeah, that was 100% a relative of Joe. Ah, who the fuck this guy think he is? Oh, hell nah, I'm shooting his fucking tires for hitting a president on the road without any remorse.
Then you should go put on your glasses since you shot his trunk 2 times.
I don't need to shoot off his tires. He will just disappear into the void once he goes off screen and cease to exist. He will literally vanish from any cyber reality he was forever, and no one will ever remember him, nor will his conscience.
What are you blabbing about? It's a darn tootin' NPC from a game as old as our audience. That shit doesn't have any conscience. I ain't sure about GTA 6 that they may have cooked too far.
Jesus. I know you two are the oldest of the group, but I didn't think you guys were that old. I hope you guys realize that there is no technological way to replicate neurons in the brain and make them work in a way that would work as consciousness. Like, we would need to assemble a technological literal brain, and that is impossible.
Oh, buddy, have you never visited Area 51 during your terms? Other than the freaky aliens that were at that one Diddy party, there are also other things, and we have that brain you're yapping about since like the 90s.
Really? I was too busy with testing some stuff with Monica and aliens, so I never got around to that. Hey, Donnie, would you give your homie Billy a pass to Area 51? That sounds kind of fire.
No, and as to you, Joe, we're visiting that Brit pussy, so since you're Irish, you can understand him better than me, so go on and do that mission.
I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
The fuck does that even mean?
All right, Mus, I'm gonna save your Vera, mate.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know that wanker Diaz, the Bugelmeister? He's got your boy Lance. Word is your mate tried to jump him, didn't jump high enough, if you know what I mean.
Where did he take him?
All right,
In plain
mate.
English.
Keep your barney on. They got him across town to the junkyard. Bloody hell, you nutter!
Billy Boy is for sure a nutter in all the good ways, if you feel what I'm saying.
I regret wearing my hearing aid today.
So they are holding up Lance in junkyard, but they didn't say they want any money. What is the point then? Why wouldn't they just slime him right there and be done with him since he's a traitor?
I think they already figured out that Tommy was on it with him, so I think they knew Tommy will find out soon enough, and they wanted to bait him into coming to that junkyard and then killing two birds with one stone. But yeah, keeping Lance alive still seems weird since they can just fake it. But there is a pretty high chance that we are just overthinking a simple action game that was made for pure fun.
Fucking nerds.
It's time for Papa Joe to go on the road and show these younglings how a real OG does it.
You heard the guy, America. Make sure to get your wives and children away from any traffic for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, because they would fall for me instantly if they saw me zooming past them.
Joe, he said wives and children.
Yeah, I know. I don't care about the wives, though.
What the fuck?
Tommy, Tomatic Scorsese. Look, the French are giving me all kinds of trouble, amigo. They're hypocrites. They spend 100 years stealing from poor countries.
Fuck
them.
them.
They call me a thief, huh? I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo.
Joe, you go ahead and do one more Diaz mission, and then let me go to that illegal and make some French fries from 100% pure French.
Why you hate French so much? I mean, I know that their women don't shave, but is it really that big of a deal?
Yes, it is that big of a deal. Women should laser the shit out of any body hair other than scalp and eyebrows. I ain't looking for no jungle expedition when I'm in my gold-plated bed.
Why do you even have a gold-plated bed? Is that even comfortable?
If you ask P. Joey, then I love me some bush unless there's George in front of it. You see, I even wrote a poem about it. A patch of silk, raw, untamed, and free is where the real wickedness likes to be. No sterile scrub, no cold razor's bite, just a jungle thick and a hell of a sight. It's a secret lair, a velvet crime scene where danger dances and sins get mean. A wild bush whispers stories untold of nights gone crooked and hands gone bold. Smooth is for babies, neat is for squares, but give me the jungle that's full of affairs. I'm an old dog, and I'm telling you straight, bush on a woman, that's the real estate. So shave all you want, make it look neat, but the wild is where lust and madness meet. I ain't no saint, just a crook with a tail, and I'll take the bush over clean any day without fail.
Been saving for a rainy day.
I just need to go for a walk.
You like? Yeah, I like.
That's some poetry for damn sure. I will make sure to write that on a paper and hang it alongside the entire 50 Shades of Grey script on my wall that I altered by editing out the non-important scenes.
Bill, I was there and you left in only the non-important scenes. Like your wall is covered in the sound effects in the script. Like there are words like moan, slap, and whip. It's not that important.
You're insane. It's like saying that Sydney Sweeney Honker's reveal wasn't an important scene in Euphoria.
Partner, you're almost 80 years old. Get a hold of yourself.
I'm actually a 16-years-old unicorn for your information.
I wasn't even talking to you.
Nice aim, by the way, Joe.
Thanks, Billy.
That's probably a good depiction of how Donald was planning to take over the White House in case he would lose the election.
Nuh-uh. Not even one time have losing the election crossed my mind because it was simply impossible unless they would rig it the same way these fuckers did it in 2020.
My beautiful house!
Mine looks better.
Look what you've done to it!
This is for my brother!
I trusted you, Tommy. I would have had you made.
Say goodnight, Mr. Diaz.
That stock gunshot effect sounded worse than me exploding in bathroom after bowel cleaning Taco Tuesday with Donald.
Is you celebrating Taco Tuesday with Donald something new? You seem to talk about it often lately.
You know, I never really had Baja Blast, so when Joe once ordered it, I gave it a try and I thought to show Joe, real blessing, that is Coca-Cola imported from Mexico, and we both like those drinks. So we decided that we are certified Mexican cuisine enjoyers, so we just order tacos on every Tuesday and we blow the shit out of toilets at the White House.
I can't stand this look. Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar in?
You're my lawyer, Rosenberg, not my interior decorator. Got it? Listen to me. The time to take over this town is now. It's all out there waiting for us.
We need to start seizing territory and let Vice City know we're the new players in town. You know what I'm saying?
What you need is a legitimate front, Tommy. Real estate. It's never done me no harm.
That's it. Great observation, Mr. Avery.
All that hard work goodbye. Local business know Diaz is dead, and they're refusing to pay protection.
We just need to recruit some goons across the street. Just look how easy it was during the nom draft.
I'll show you.
Did somebody say
goons?
goons? Me
I'll
and
be
Joe
back
are
here in
available
5
now.
minutes.
I don't know if I can speak for Joe, though.
All right, Joe, that's it. I will make them listen. Just like we did it back in the 80s. I mean, it was more proxy because I wouldn't do it myself. Because I can pay some random $100 to do that and go into some real estate. You know, I wasn't really much of a fan of this series until now. Believe me, with me, we have all the cards we need for some peak investments, and since it's 80s, the profits will skyrocket after we progress like 20 years forward in the game and shut some of them down right before 2008 when Obama happened, and then...
Dude, shut your greasy-ass Cheeto dust-covered spray tan ass. For first, this game happens over a span of like 2 months. And I wasn't even in power until 2009, you fucking jack off.
Did somebody say Jack?
Don't you even go there, you old perverted creep.
Barry, I think your Daddy Trump and Mommy Joe need to have a talk with you over your problem with video games. This game seems to really get the worst out of you. You already had a meltdown in the second episode. We don't need a repeat of that. If you will do it one more time, we will take away your gaming privileges for a week and consider returning them to the store where you got them from.
Why would you even choose to be the mom?
Why do you think I chose to do hormone therapy treatment for my cancer? I'm lacing this shit with estrogen to grow some Biden honkers, and I'm still trying to induce lactation by using a breast pump. You know this stuff is great. It works almost as well as the other pump you use down there.
Oh yeah, I catch what you're throwing down. I experimented with those breast pumps with Monica back in the day, and it's great because you don't even need to have kids.
I don't know, for some weird reason, Jill still lactates, so I've been milking her regularly so much to the point where I started calling her the Dairy Queen of Delaware.
Why did my poor ears have to suffer through that entire dialogue? Isn't a bullet enough? Boom, the job is done.
Hey, watch yourself, punk, that's my line.
Shut the hell up, freak. The only line that is yours is the one you split between you and Hunter on a Wednesday night. And I don't want to hear it from an old demented guy with an ass disease who is trying to grow boobs for some weird reason and milks his shriveled ass wife, which I think breaks the biology. But what I want to do is to buy some property.
Hey guys, me and girls just finished cooking the dinner, so if you want to eat, you can come downstairs.
Is the dinner one of the girls?
She probably cooked us some abomination slop that she cooked up for all the schools in America. Hell to the no!
It's a cheat day for me and Hussein,
Come
so
on,
we
babe.
all agreed that the dinner doesn't have to be healthy. So we have some Hawaiian pizza. Melania made her trademark wings and sauce for anybody who wants to watch finals today. You know, if Pacers win, they go through. Laura made some chili, and Jill with Hillary made simple sandwiches, so there's something for everybody. If something gets left, then maybe Secret Service agents will get some bonus food after their shift.
I could go for some Hawaiian pizza and not Pacers ain't going through. Michelle, Knicks all the way. You know, I always chant, let's go New York Knickers.
Jesus
Let's go
Christ.
New York Knickers. But yeah, if you guys also prepared some homemade cane sauce, then I'm actually going to be thankful, because if there's one thing that the Don can appreciate, it's some damn good grub.
The fact that Hawaiian pizza is even in the vicinity of this room is repulsive, at least, but at least we have Food Vacuum here who will down it in 10 seconds, so Donald will take care of it. And yeah, Secret Service ain't getting shit. Trump will lick the damn table clean like it's some lollipop.
I need Monica to lick my lollipop right about now.
Cut the video. And yes, baby, we will come downstairs in a minute.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
I called dibs on the first mission.
Hey, Jack, freak off! You always don't let me play and humiliate me in front of all my friends. I want to play!
Shut the hell up, Robinette. You have no friends, your aura is negative, and you literally played through the most important mission last episode.
Yeah, Joe, we all get to play, and if there will be any mission best suited for you, then there you go. But yeah, dibs ain't working, pal. We got to see the cutscene first.
Hold up. Is that strip club for sale? If so, then I am all in. I mean, gosh, it's 1986, Miami during the peak of coke trafficking. Buying a strip club in the middle of the town is like buying a clothing factory in China and going to the adoption center to get some fine workers that don't demand a high wage, I'll tell you what.
Was that what you were talking about when you finalized the tariff deal with Xi Jinping like 2 weeks ago?
No comment, but look, we have our first business.
Pole position. Wait, why is there a pole position in Miami? Don't we have like a couple hundred of them in Chicago and New York?
The hell you talking about?
I think he means Poles as in Polish people.
Joe, do you realize how many Poles are there in Chicago and New York, let alone all the people?
Maybe around 50?
50,000?
Nope, 50.
Joe, there are over 700,000 Poles in Chicago and almost 1 million in New York, with 1/3 of that being in Polish neighborhoods in New York City, something like Italian or Chinatown.
Is that a lot?
I'd say so, although I like them. They are pretty chill, even though they are a little weird, but their Polish hot dogs they sell in Chicago are awesome, and I always have to buy one when passing by.
Oh, okay. Now it makes perfect sense why there is a pole position in Miami. It's because they didn't have enough positions for them in Chicago and New York, so we create them in Miami too.
The hell?
Joe, if we were to make a brain scan on you, it would be the most mind-boggling psychological horror of all time.
Thanks, Pookie.
Kill yourself.
Circumstances force a hasty departure, amigo.
What's the problem?
The French want their missile technology back, and after that last incident, I feel it is time to find safer harbors.
Wouldn't it be safer to fly?
I'd be dead before I reach check-in. Besides, I need to get my merchandise out of the country.
Need another gun?
You, my friend, are worth 10 guns.
Okay, and that's the kind of illegal I can tolerate. Self-deportation is a thing many of them should practice. That way the government budget would be less strained by ICE and we could easily lower prices and taxes while these illegals would be running on the other side of the wall.
Dude, you really sound like you will roll out tanks on those streets soon.
To be fair, LA looks like Gotham right now, so that wouldn't be anything surprising.
That's what I'm saying. Those quote-unquote peaceful left-wing paid rioters really turned once beautiful city of Los Angeles into GTA online lobby on some Los Santos shit. Next thing you know, they will start flying on bikes and shooting rockets at people's homes.
Stop firing rockets at my house!
Oh boy, then I'm gonna hop in my Zentorno and drive all the way to the California to join the party. Ain't no party like a Joey party, and someone needs to turn that shit up, and since my good friend Puff Daddy is in confinement, no one else than Puff Granddaddy can do it.
Is it only me, or did that first guy I took out look like John Wick?
Maybe a bit.
And that's how I know that you two buffoons don't have any ball knowledge at all. This game was made a decade before John Wick hit the screens. In fact, GTA San Andreas was made a decade before the movie. This game was made whole-ass 12 years earlier.
Vice City came out in 1992?
Piss off, Jack. You knew exactly what I meant.
By the way, guys, was the original game as badly programmed, or is it the fault of the remake? Some of them can't figure out how to swim straight. Some of them kill you instantly. Like, what the hell is Vice City even about?
I mean, nostalgia does play a role, but I don't think it makes up for everything. But you know, trying to move such an old game into modern engine couldn't come out without any drawbacks.
The hell you said? Bro, just look at what happened with Mafia Remake, Zelda on Nintendo Switch, or even freaking Shadow of the Colossus. Stop riding on the Rockstar dick because you're doing splits on it. They did a shit job with this trilogy and that's it, but I'm already way too invested in the game to not finish it. Brother, did this zesty ass bitch just shot at me?
I wouldn't go that far, but as far as your crash outs go, that one was pretty reasonable.
I'm gonna parkour on this bitch. Oh shit. Oh come on man, what the fuck is that? I just had a military parade earlier this month and now I have to shot down this beautiful baby?
Shoot.
What?
You don't say shot in present form, you need to use the word shoot instead.
Huh, yeah, sure thing, Ben. Would this fucking thing just break?
Damn. The Don's battle roar was enough to make it explode out of fear itself. Nice one, Donnie.
What can I say? I just am that guy, it's all.
Tomas, you have protected and served me well. But now you must leave us before we reach the open seas. I will lower my personal launch. Keep it, my friend. A token of my gratitude.
Thank you, Colonel.
One more request. While I'm away, could you keep an eye on Mercedes for me?
You got it, Chief? I for sure am going to keep an eye on her, especially now since I got your approval, Mr. Colonel. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet now.
Okay, Bill, that's a bit too excessive now.
Impeachment speaks for itself.
Look who's talking. Double impeached documents, stealing insurrection, inducing fat piece of Cheeto spray tan, bitch.
All right, that's it. Let's step outside, Joe. I need a moment with you alone. Barry, take the controller.
Fine.
Ouch! Ow! Ow! It hurts!
What the fuck? Get away from me, you freak!
What in the tarnation even happened over there?
I prefer not to speak what atrocities occurred outside the room because they will haunt me forever in my nightmares, and I have irreversible trauma.
What's the problem? Some bars refusing to pay. They reckon they're protected by a local gang of thugs. But don't worry, Tommy. I can handle it. You call this handling it? You two, off your asses. Let's go.
They kind of look like Phil Collins from Wish.com.
Funny you say that, since Phil Collins actually was featured as a character in the prequel to this game, Vice City Stories. He voiced himself and all that stuff.
I love that metallic sound of him from production side. It was like a trip hearing that music back when it released because it sounded so fresh. I still get trapped in a zone whenever I catch myself listening to him. This looks like a pretty easy job. I'm not even going to jump out the car for this.
Oh man, this reminds me of that one incident I had near an elementary school where I was busy and I was looking the other side at the playground while driving 90 in a school zone, and boom, I hit what I thought was a road bumper that was screaming. So it was kind of weird, but I didn't pay attention to this because I was invested in this playground action. And then I hit a couple more, so I looked in the rear mirror, and you betcha I left a big old snail trail of blood behind me and some funny little corpses, and my hood got a red paint job which kind of looked like those flame decals you put on street racing cars. Secret Service then said I won't be ever allowed to drive ever again, and they then closed off the entire elementary school, and now there is a government facility that was made to hide the past, and now they are just making some bullshit in there. I don't even know, but it was kind of like closing Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, like what else you could do, you know?
Same here, except I was busy downing some triple cheeseburger in a record-breaking time.
Same here. It was during my road rage when I was mad as shit, because both 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina happened suddenly during my presidency.
Same here. I was swerving in the coupe from the paparazzi after Ken and Linda leaked the audio of Monica giving me topsies. Guess where they are right now? Yeah, exactly. The same place that Epstein is at. Monica called me. They won't leak anything else now.
You and Hillary's hitman has to have higher body count than Prime Riley Reid, or better yet, Bonnie Blue.
Wouldn't saying Prime Riley Reid make that lower? I mean, think about it. Prime Riley Reid was like, what, 10 years ago? She clearly has more bodies now, but she's missing out on Billy's wand of pleasure, let me tell you what.
You guys are actually brain rotted by porn, holy shit. Why does every other conversation turn into argument about an adult movie actress or some OnlyFans stunt?
That's how Wild Billy gets turned up. I don't know what to tell you, man.
More like turned on.
Donald!
You moron! What were you thinking? Do you realize what this means? We could all be
The timer must have got screwed. That place was wired to go up like a firework factory. Then somebody tipped off the cops, but everything
What's the
fell
problem,
apart.
fellas? Mike was supposed to torch someplace in the mall, but he screwed the fuses, and now the cops are crawling all over it. We gotta get our stuff and get out of here.
Relax, both of you. Let me think for a second. Tommy Vercetti just doesn't cut and run. The cops are gonna be going over that building with a fine-tooth comb, right? But that takes time. We gotta go in and torch that place ourselves.
Yeah, but...
Oh, okay, Bush. Seems like only you can do that. No one else can detonate a building, as well as you did back when...
Oh, shut your pie hole, you fatty. I will do that, but only because I want to play, not because it fits me, you prick.
Lure the cops in with the finger, put them in a lockup, and jump them.
Good plan. Let's go.
All right.
So another undercover job? It reminds me of that one mission where we had to dress up as Cubans at Haitian's funeral.
Yeah, it was the first time they incorporated a new feature, which was the ability to swap clothes, so they wanted to showcase it, and that's how they did it. We already changed outfits like 6 times for it, and it's a little bit too excessive if you ask me, but at least it's not crazily intrusive to the gameplay.
Huh, he's stuck it seems. Let me kickstart him here. What the hell? Lance, you stupid son of a gun, I just wanted to move him, not to kill him. Wait, what?
You shot him in the head. What did you expect, George?
Well, I expected him to be invincible like every other time when you have someone coming with you on a mission.
He isn't dead, guys. His animation's just glitched. If he was dead, you would fail the mission immediately, but you didn't.
Oh, darn it. I have to somehow move the cop cars from the garage to actually be able to close it. That will be a hard task considering that they can arrest me easily.
Well, it's that, or if they'll shoot you down with guns first. Well, I guess you chose the other option. Wait, what?
I'm just built like that you can't arrest me, partner.
That quick cut had to be one of the best timed comedy scenes ever.
What just happened?
Well, do you see that blue sports car in the garage? If you haven't noticed, that was an undercover agent joining the chase after you got 3 stars of wanted level, and he carries a submachine gun, so once he got a clear shot on you, he unloaded the full magazine on you under a second and hit every single shot. So that's why your health went from full to 0 in under a second.
Well, that's just stupid. Let me just do a little schminkle-winkle here.
You just lost the perfect moment where you could have quoted this doofus.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Just a tad bit of tomfoolery.
I mean, this is the same guy who had some other amazing quotes like, I'm gonna come, I am the chosen one, or my father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
We must come together.
I am the chosen one.
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
You just don't understand the full picture, and you took it all out of context. That's all that you libtards do all day, all night, just take quotes out of context and put me in spotlight. I'm on your mind 24/7, and now I know I am a handsome guy. I mean, let's be for real. If I was a woman, I would be like super bad. I mean, I look better than Kamala. I would certainly be more of a bad bitch than her, and you all know that.
You left Lance behind, George, and yes, Donaldina, we do. You already have a full-ass bakery on your ass, so I can't even imagine how big your BBL would be, and the same thing with your boobs. But the thing with big boobs on BBWs is that they are just like underweight Andes bragging about their abs because they are malnourished and have no fat structure because they eat an apple, coffee, and a cigarette a day and are unable to get out of bed due to the lack of energy. Meanwhile, Joester just runs on pure, unfiltered Jonergy fuel combined with chocolate chip, and some of that kitty cat. And I am a real eater, so I get a lot of it, and I never felt better before.
Except that you sleep 20 hours a day and have ass cancer. See you fuckers next week.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
I think we can all agree and make it a tradition at this point that I am Mr. Teal, and I start off every episode with it, and if you don't comply, I'll get your ass off this fucking property in an instant.
That seems excessive, but I really don't care who starts off. Everybody gets something for them, so like, it's all cool.
Just be ready to drive a long way because all the missions as well as the payphone ones are located in the West Island, that Bland one.
Bland?
Yep, it's pretty empty, gray, and industrial because it was rushed in the late development stage of this game, so they couldn't do a better job at it. You can get yourself a PSP and play GTA Vice City Stories if you want to see how they utilize the potential of this part of map since it came out later. But I feel like we had this conversation before. What do you call it? Désolé?
You mean deja vu?
Yep, that's exactly it. Oh, what I would do without you, Daddy Barry.
The hell?
You wouldn't be his vice president and probably not be a president 2 terms later.
I guess you're right. Anyway, why did you go to a strip club, Donnie?
Because I thought there would be some passive income laying around waiting for Papa Don to get his hands on it, just like in the mansion, but apparently there's none, so I don't know. What is the point of buying this fucking club if it doesn't even make you any money?
That's all right, Donald. You don't have to explain yourself. You had your reasons to visit that club, and I absolutely support them. Everybody needs to get their freak on once in some time.
Bill, I respect your intent, but you're not fucking helping.
Is big bad fat baby Donnie too weak to complete a simple payphone mission without a bulletproof vest?
Joe, shut the hell up. I ain't planning on getting back to Ammunition after failing a mission, so I'm just getting prepared. And you saw how lethal those NPCs' aim can be, sometimes just like in that mission where I was getting snow from the mansion. And a vest like this basically doubles your health while costing virtually nothing, so why the hell would I not buy it every single time it depletes? Man, as much as Miami is fucked up, it does look good at 5 in the morning. I would know, since, you know, I used to live in Palm Beach and probably going to go live there again after my term end, but I'm also thinking of going back to Trump Tower. I'll think about it later.
Nice stunt there.
I ain't a biker, so I don't really care about that. I always preferred limos.
No surprise there.
You really do know how to relate with the average voter in this country, don't you? Huge private jets, flashy limos, and expensive custom-tailored suits.
Well, they usually don't make suits in quadruple XL sizes, so they obviously had to custom make it only for his fat ass and probably charged him 10 times the original price since he wouldn't notice.
At least I don't lie about being a middle-class everyday man in my younger days, just like cackling Kamala did.
Low-key, though Kamala can get it, I wish she would cackle on something else.
Go to your mother's grave and apologize, you repulsive sack of shit.
Apologize for what, dude? You're just butthurt because I am #1 in Epstein list power rankings while you are not even in top 10.
Okay, that's some bullshit. So his best friend for a long time, Donald Trump, is not even in the ranking, while Joe, who had no pictures with Epstein, has a 15% odds? I already know some MAGA cult member made this ranking. I'm surprised that their sore ass didn't put me or Michelle in there as well, since all they seem to do is hate on any president that's not Reagan or Trump.
Are you catching dementia from Joe? Don't you remember when we talked about my flight logs?
You mean that time when you told him that you lended me your jet because I couldn't afford one to go visit the island boys?
Basically, yep.
Time to fry bigger fish, Mr. Steele. There's a rifle in the foliage to your right. Watch the woman standing on the balcony above the check-in desk. She will walk through the crowd and ask someone the time. You must kill that person, retrieve the case, and take it to the location taped under the phone.
Honestly, I zoned out when he mentioned fish because it made me think about filet-o-fish.
Why didn't they just called it McFish?
Bro, do you realize how stupid you sound? I mean, even for your standards?
No, I mean seriously. They have McChicken, so why the hell not?
He does actually have a point.
If you actually start to think that Joe might have a point, you know, you fucked up somewhere in life. Filet-o-fish was introduced at first in 1965 and is a part of the old menu, while McDonald items being prefixed with MC is a trend that started around 1980, so they didn't rename it to McFish because it would negatively affect the loyal fan base of the original product.
This fat ass actually got a PhD in McDonald's, holy shit.
So I'm supposed to kill that bitch after she talks to someone, right?
What? No, you're supposed to...
What? I did what he asked me to.
If you would let me finish like Kanye with Taylor Swift, I was about to explain to you that you had to shoot the guy she talked to you, not her.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Let me just quickly deal with it since we already know who is the target. What? How the fuck does it matter if I killed him too soon if he was the target? What is the point of this bullshit?
I know your attention span isn't the best ever since you got addicted to TikTok, but please just have some patience to let her go over to him and end the talk. Otherwise, we will be wasting even more time by replaying it. Donald!
It's this faulty fucking controller. I was barely resting my finger on the right trigger, and apparently it's as sensitive as all of you libtard snowflakes, so it shot. Why won't we just buy a Series X controller? Why are we even using fucking Xbox One controller in the first place? This thing is about as old as Baron, for fuck's sake.
Okay, now you're exaggerating. The 360 might be as old as Baron, but not Xbox One.
Even older. 360 was made in November 22nd of 2005, while this cutie Baron was born on March of the following year.
Okay, but you see, here's the thing. If he was born on March, doesn't it mean he got made like a couple months before Xbox?
Oh, no. We will not be engaging in this debate. Definitely not doing that. But even if you're seeing it from your standpoint, it also falls short because the console itself was definitely made like about a year before the release. The release date is just that. A release date, just like birthday, is the day a person gets to see the world and be seen for the first time. So yeah, our original comparison was more accurate.
Man, I wish I was Donald back in 2005. You just know it was grippy back then.
Bill, I'd like for you to imagine that this guy on screen is you.
Well, I'm only looking for some head, and I can't give myself one, so I don't really care about that.
May, personally, it's overrated. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get to intake some Joe juice after all, so it's a decent thing, but it feels more like you are giving head than receiving one. So if you're a top, I wouldn't waste your time by stretching to do it or taking out a couple of ribs like Marilyn Manson did.
Oh, shit, really? Gee, thanks for the heads up, Joe. I was signing up for some yoga classes, but I think I prefer to be the coach now. I hope my first client will be Lana Rhodes.
I would still attend yoga class if I were you. I mean, I don't need this boring shit since I already lived through the entire history of humankind. But just look at what Mick Jagger's doing, and remember, he was born the year after your boy P. Joey. He's running on stage, dancing like in his prime, and performing all the time.
So what you're saying is that he's an actual fossil? And by the way, I would appreciate if you two old perverted fucks didn't talk about how to be an old fart while I'm trying to escape the fucking cops.
Come on, dude, don't talk shit about Mick Jagger. He's a legend. And now I know this word gets thrown around lightly, but there are few people who actually deserve this title, and he is definitely one of them. Man, I still feel a bit shook up that Ozzy Osbourne is gone. Like he was there and then, poof, he just isn't there anymore and never will be.
The world took a wrong drug addict that day. The only drug addict that got born in the 1940s and should have been long gone that I can think about is that sleepy fuck, Joe. I wouldn't be surprised if he was Ozzy's plug and taken even more drugs than the entire Black Sabbath.
I mean, he was a lightweight. He only did about 161 pounds of coke during his peak window of like 20 years. I mean, me and Hunter go through that in half a decade.
Shut the hell up, you junkie. They shot my fucking tires off and I gotta take this shitbox to spray shop because if I get out, I'm done in like 2 seconds seeing as they have submachine guns doing drive-by. Of fucking course it got on fire. Fuck that. I'm gonna escape in a random mystery van.
Like that one that I drive when I'm on the prowl.
Wait, what?
Nothing at all.
$8,000 for shooting off the head of a guy at a fucking airport.
I mean, hey, it's not always about the money. I don't think that this guy at your rally was about to earn more than that.
Not even a calendar year has passed and people actually died? Do you really plan to make jokes about it? It's like joking about World Trade Center at the release of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And since we're going to take care of this drugged up band, it's your controller from now on. Just make sure to wipe it with isopropyl alcohol after you're done. I don't even want to know what kind of shit are you carrying.
Yes! Brilliant, bloody brilliant! Hey, Tommy! Glad you could make it. Hey, you ever met Lovefish before?
No, I haven't, but I've always loved your music.
Let me introduce you to the band. This is Percy, Dick, Willie's in the car here, that was Jez in the booth earlier, and guys, I wanted to meet a good friend of mine. This is Tommy. We go way back.
Hey, pal. And, what was your name again?
Leave it out, Jez, you remember. Don't be playing them games with me, mate. I'm too crafty for that, sunshine.
English prick. Like good
See,
one in America.
The thing is, Tom, the boys need some help. They ain't too connected here. They don't have the old hands, your father.
We need some drugs, pal. Gotta get on the old Lovefish Fury, you know?
Yeah!
Well, this is Vice City, man. What's the problem?
Love juice, man.
We need love juice men, gang.
Love juice?
Aye, 2 parts boomshine, 1 part trumpet, 5 fizz bombs, and a litre of petrol. Can you help us out, pal? Oh, it would really mean a lot
You
to
can
the
do that for the boys, right?
When they first started talking about love juice, I was starting to unbutton my pants and almost got to work, but I really got caught off guard when he said what that was.
Joe, don't they remind you of bands like Skid Row or Motley Crue? Don't you have any more fun stories that you, for some reason, store in your memory and probably was involved in some weird way?
Well, no, not really. Only one I have is that they have been doing basically what Ozzy was doing, but for a decade instead of several. And this one dude that was their bassist, Nicky Six was his name, he overdoses on heroin and he was clinically dead 2 times that night. But firstly, he got resuscitated after 2 minutes, so his heart basically fully stopped for 2 minutes. Then he got injected with that good stuff that is called adrenaline, my dear students. And then his heart gave out again a few hours later, but he was in the hospital by that time, so he got quickly shot up again, and then he was stable because he wasn't even 30 by that time. So they basically were doing what Ozzy did, but he just had mild hangovers while they died 2 times and had to stop shortly or they would die.
You said you don't have any stories and went on your typical Joe rant with poor grammar. Are you even able to grasp the meaning of the words coming out of your mouth, or are you just doing all this dilly-dally?
For I have not spoken on my own authority, but the Father who sent me has himself given me a commandment, what to say and what to speak. And I know that his commandment is eternal life. What I say, therefore, I say as the Father has told me.
And who is the Father in this case?
Papa Joey.
At this point, it's my fault that I even asked.
Joe, maybe instead of saying potentially very offensive comments, try to just catch the guy who mugged you?
I'm just quoting the book of the Joe, the Freak Off 621.
Hey Joe, want to bet 10 grand on who's going to sell more copies? I'm going to release the Wild Billy Complete Saga, and you're going to release the Book of the Joe, and whoever wins gets 20,000.
Off topic, but I have noticed that there is a Moist Palms Hotel that we just passed by, and I just want to say that I absolutely hate this word. Why not use the word wet?
And then proceed to call a hurricane one of the wettest we've ever seen? Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. This answer is also so casual. Literally everyone chooses this word. Why not use something that is actually redundant, like irregardless?
Wait, so is this word the opposite of regardless?
Now this is where this word gets real messed up. It's a double negative that mashes up 2 words, yet it's a synonym for regardless. This word is an anomaly almost as much as Joe is, so that's why it's my answer to the old age question of which word should be deleted from English language. And good job with that guy, Joe. Keep that up.
Tommy, man, am I glad to see you.
What's going on?
Bad vibes, Tommy.
Aye, I'm not joking, gang. It's heavy stuff, man. Heavy, gang.
This cat, we hardly know him, but he knows us. Like this cat, knows all about us. Knows that Willie likes his ladies' underwear, eh? Or that Percy likes
Shut
Duran
up, you
Duran.
fool. Just get jazz bomb shit. It's a love rocket hang, can.
Shut yeah, a love rocket thing, right? But listen, this cat.
Yeah, the guy wants Love Fist dead. Dead, Tommy. Love Fist, gone. You know what they say, the good die young, but Tommy, you got to save Love
We've
Fist.
got a sign-in 2 hours, and I think...
Yeah, and the boys think the stalker's going to try some monkey business there.
My head is starting to ache from all that British mumbo-jumbo. Can't those wankers just chop it up and go to watch some football at the pub, yeah? All they say, it's coming home, but I don't see those immigrants coming home, but instead ruining our beautiful language with their freaky dialects.
Donald, you got to be kidding, right?
No, I want them gone.
No, not that. Although that's a pretty insane one too. But I mean that remark about English being our language somehow.
What do you mean?
Oh my, just use that thick head of yours and think for a bit. Word out the word English and then think why it's called English instead of American.
I'll see Love Fist burn. Love Fist ruined my life.
You see, this is exactly why I banned this shit. I therefore declare that the only people that are allowed to cross-dress in public are femboys, and the good sort, I mean.
This is a good idea, and you have my total support, but I got to know, how do we decide what's a good sort of femboy is? I don't want innocent people to go to jail for not being flamboyant enough.
Well, I already had a talk with Elon about it, and since now Grok is more unfiltered than before, we decided to feed it with thousands of pictures of femboys, and we plan to use public cameras to decide and leave it to Grok. That if the person looks closer to Pyrocynical than to Finster, they get arrested and spend like 24 hours just to scare them a bit for them to be more feminine next time. But to not be accused of too much surveillance, we will only use Grok in the reported cases. If no one reports, you can look like a fucking troll in a dress for all I care.
And here I was thinking that Joe was the most sus person in the group.
Okay, no, it's totally not like that. Joe actually wants manly dudes, and I'm talking about femboys, so it's not gay at all. I also always wear socks.
Now what the hell does socks have to do with it?
Oh, Barry, you innocent child. Wait, what?
The rigging left is still doing this? Can't you stop rigging everything?
I don't know, partner. It looked like that guy crashed into oncoming car and that made him fall in the river.
How you doing, mate? It's Paolo again. Look, Tommy, I forgot to mention, we're going to need some extra muscle for the concert. A bit of security. There's a biker gang led by Mitch Baker. It will be great publicity. Very rock and roll, baby. Sort this out for me, and I'll get you some backstage passes for the gig, alright?
Now that's a good question. Who is going to do these missions?
I'm just going to flip a coin between me and George. I'm picking tails.
What's the result? I can't really see that well from distance.
Damn it, it's heads. It's your lucky day then, George.
Oh man, did I already told you guys that story about how I got on Hindenburg and survived it?
I'm not sure that it was that story, but you once told us something about you flying an airship. Editor, pull that video up.
Well, yes, this is indeed a fact. I remember flying the Zeppelin once. It was probably pretty luxurious and cozy inside the passenger zone, but I wouldn't know because I was hiding in the helium chamber to not get caught by any crew. By that's already traveled before planes. Really became mainstream.
That was a surprisingly short Joe rant.
So I have to race them? Well, why not? Although I would do better if it was a horse race. If you fellas ever want to bet on horse racing, make sure to let me know so I'll jump in and show these kids how a real cowboy does it.
Yes, I will finally be able to pay off my student loans. And thanks, Georgie, we'll figure something out.
Do they all have tuned bikes? Why are they so much faster off the line? I'm pushing the trigger all the way down.
Yeah, I felt that too. It's probably just the controller getting old now, and trigger sensors haven't been calibrated in some time now.
Well, it seems like I'm going to need to retry the race. Might at least give it a shot and hope they fall off their bikes on the way too.
Joe, since when your demented ass know words like calibrated, what the hell is going on?
Oh, what happened, Bear Donnie? Is a word calibrated too big of a word for our fat little orange man?
That's it! I'm killing your ass!
Oh, guess I was too pessimistic then. Hello, guys, that's your karma for pushing me off the road back then.
Got you again. Hey, Versetti. Cougar says you can handle a bike pretty good.
Yeah, how many more errands am I gonna have to run? I'm a very busy man. If it's a fight that's gonna settle this, then bring it on.
Being one of us ain't just about brawling. It's about being part of a family.
Yeah, I've been part of a family before, alright? It didn't work out.
Yeah, right, but this family takes care of its own. We don't ask a man to do the dirty work and then let him do 15 years hard time. Yeah, that's right, I've done my homework. This here's the biggest family of misfits, outcasts, and badasses. Hell, some of us have even been betrayed by our own country.
I was locked up during non-ugly business.
Which is why I'm going to ask you to go mess with the man. This whole damn country needs a kick in the ass, and we're the ones to deliver it. So get out there, grab a bike, and show this city how pissed you are.
All right.
Wait, what? I don't get it. What does he want me to do?
He wants you to do the same thing in Vice City as you did in Iraq. Go on, Tex, you was made for this.
Oh, to hell with you, Donald. I'm going to show you what I would do to your thrash-ass golf country clubs.
You did not just call my beautiful, beautiful country clubs thrash, you Iraq bombing fuck.
Okay, that wasn't really successful, but just you wait, guys, just you wait. Yeah, take it, Donald.
Psst, whatever, I could do this with my eyes closed.
Hey there, Mitch.
Well, if it ain't badass Versetti. Now I want to see how good you can fight for your patch. A local street gang made the mistake of stealing my hog. Probably because of some machismo thing or something. Me and the boys would go over there and teach them a lesson in respect and all. Anyways, then I got to thinking. This would make a good initiation for you. You get my bike back, you can tell Paul he's got his security. Come on. Come on, come on.
Guys, he was playing pinball, a game in which a ball is propelled into a specially designed table where it bounces off various obstacles, scoring points either en route or when it comes to rest.
We all had Windows XP. We know what the hell is pinball.
I was just educating the youth, Donnie. Those whippersnappers don't know the good stuff, so the Papa
Wait,
Joey
what?
is here to teach them everything he knows.
What the hell happened? I didn't even get to take a step forward.
You just got owned. Get wrecked, ripping pepperoni. And that's a skill issue too, by the way. LMAO.
Darn it! What? How? What am I supposed to do? I almost had them. Yep, didn't expect anything less. Sure, of course. Ha! Yes! Suck it, losers! That's how Dubia does it! Oh, shoot, I'll have to be a little extra careful on the road, though.
I think it's going to be a good idea to end the video after George delivers the bike. I think we have enough content for yet another episode.
All right, I delivered it. So what's now? We get to say goodbye and drive to the safe house.
Yes, goodbye, bitches.
Donald!
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
Since you weirdly know so much about Motley Crue, go to them and finish up the storyline since you already set everything up for their performance.
Gladly. But I'm kind of missing the cartel story. Joester can only run so long without blow bump C or big C, coke, crack, dust, flake, line, nose, candy, pearl, rail, snow, sneeze, sniff, speedball, toot, white rock.
Of course you do.
Joe, weren't you supposed to be all-knowing about the game? You should know when the cartel story will be continued since you told us you remember the entire game in the earlier episodes.
Oh no, I fully do. I'm just saying that I miss them. It's all.
Tommy, man, that psycho's back.
Yeah, I know Trump is back, unfortunately.
Leave Lovefist alone.
You didn't kill him, man, and now he's back.
Yeah. The thing is,
we need someone to drive the limo we can trust, because that nutter keeps making threats.
Show me, I need my mom.
We're all bricking ourselves, man.
I'm also bricked, Jack.
That's absolutely vile.
Normally I wouldn't busy myself with driving around a bunch of drunken Scottish bisexuals. But in your case, I'll make an exception.
Well, that wouldn't be exception in my case. You got to open your mind and your legs sometimes to feel what the life is really about. I mean, hey, being bisexual means you can double enjoy the femboys.
I'm with you on the femboys part, but being bisexual is kind of gay, not gonna lie.
Are you implying that being attracted to femboys isn't gay?
Of course it isn't. You see, femme in femboys means feminine, so that makes it super straight because you're attracted to someone feminine and they can just tuck away their ding-a-ling and they don't bitch about everything, don't have periods, and don't get pregnant.
When I was in office, I started a research on how to get femboys pregnant, so I just want to let you know, Donnie, to not be so sure that they can't. We had contacted Elon for that, because that's all I'm going to say about it.
Wait, is that why he was tweeting so much about artificial wombs lately?
Oh, look, it's like in that movie with that bus driver. We have to go super fast or we will get fucking obliterated by a bomb.
Yeah, it's definitely inspired by speed. Man, we should start counting how many movie this game references, because it could reach triple digits before the end at this pace.
Uh-oh.
Great going, dipshit.
Come on, man, you know it's not my
Oh, no, it is your fault. Look at me. I'm Joe Biden and I have to keep the speed high so I won't explode. So instead of following the road, I'm gonna go in some fucking back alley. What could go wrong?
Okay, I admit that doesn't sound good when you say it like that, but it was just a slight miscalculation from me because I'm just a silly, goofy goober. But don't worry, I will just get to the main long road this time, and hopefully they will defuse the bomb by the time we will finish this road.
Sounds like a good plan. Meanwhile, what are your favorite drinks, guys?
What kind of a third grade question is this? Of course it's Diet Coke. Does your dumbass doesn't see the big button with a Diet Coke logo on it on my desk?
Okay, that was just unnecessarily rude, and let me clarify my question a bit more to avoid confusion. I am talking about the alcoholic drinks you would get in a bar. Like, for example, I find mojitos phenomenal. The minty freshness feels clean and less intense than, let's say, toothpaste or a mint. And when you combine that with the zest from a lime, ice cubes, and rum, it's just great. If you never tried it, you got to give it a try. Well, of course, that's if you are of age. If you are not, then don't even think about it and wait before you can. It's not worth the potential trouble, and believe me, there are greater joys you can experience right now.
Yeah, like jorking it, and by it, well, let's just say, my peanuts.
I mean, strangely enough, I agree. As far as moderate short-term activities go, it is more enjoyable than drinking. It doesn't damage your body, and it doesn't give you a headache after. Sure, it lasts for a couple minutes, while being drunk can last the entire night, but again, if you do both in moderation, drinking will do much more harm to you.
Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Barry Mary officially became an advocate for Gooner rights.
What in the hell are Gooner rights?
It's an ongoing project me and Joe are actively working on, which will help people like me and him to gain recognition and respect we deserve in society. We deserve gooning rights in public spaces without kicking us out, just because we are the way we are. We should outlaw segregating us on that base, just like LBJ did back in the 60s, by signing the civil rights outlawing the racial segregation in public spaces.
You cannot be serious.
And this is exactly the type of response we are trying to fight against. Normalize gooning.
Well, what do we have here? It looks like an investment that will soon be added to the Don's portfolio. Just, oh shit, let me pick up the phone real quick.
Tommy? Yeah? Baker, just wanted to say I really enjoyed the show. Me and the boys want to thank you and remind you got our respect. Good day. Keep riding hard, son.
What a useless fucking call. Now tell me how much it costs. 40,000s? Puff, I make that in an hour. Give me that shit. Oh man, there is nothing better in the world than collecting passive income from the shit you outright bought out with a small loan of $1 million from your late father, God rest his soul.
You're the new owner. What are you, mob, cartel? You don't look Mexican.
Of course I don't.
Anyhow, I guess you better get on with the things are gonna change around here crap. Maybe threaten one of the drivers. Go steady on Ted over there. He's just had his hernia fixed.
Well, yeah, things are gonna change around here, lady.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Might as well leave this to me. I've been doing this for years.
Now, here's this. We are now under new management, and things are gonna change around here again. Our new management needs.
Which gang are you?
Well, I'm not part of any gang, actually.
What's your goddamn name, kid?
Vercetti. Tommy Vercetti.
Our new management, the Massetti gang, is gonna make sure we get no trouble. Capiche? Out.
Did you like the capiche? I like the capiche. So this is how it's worked in the past. We run the firm as usual. If we get any trouble from rival firms, you beat the crap out of them. Then they beat the crap out of us. Then you beat the crap out of them, etc., etc. You got it?
Yeah, I guess.
Just grab a taxi from the garage if you feel like jumping in.
What? I bought the fucking place and employees to do the job for me. Fine. But if it's gonna bring me less than collecting rent from a single mother, which I just taxed for bringing in baby in the apartment, then I'm gonna crash the fuck out.
Okay, we got a high-class fare needs picking up from Starfish Island. Any takers?
Tommy here, I'll take it.
No wonder Donnie takes it. With that bunda, he can take on anyone, maybe even Girth Master himself.
Who the hell do you take me for, Angela White?
Now you have way bigger boobs.
They are called pecs, and it's a combination of glycomambastia or whatever the fuck it's called and pumping iron 8 days a week. Nobody will beat me on bench press.
Since when do pecs flop around like muscle man's boobs?
Dudes, take my picture!
Now, looking back at Muscle Man, he really does resemble Trump, especially with those temper tantrums of his.
I'm not fucking Muscle Man. Ah!
I think your point is proven, Barry.
Maybe we should go back because I'm actually interested in your choices. What drinks are your favorites? I already said that my go-to is mojito.
Usually I go for shots of Everclear, but when I feel more flamboyant and gender fluid than usual, I go for Cosmopolitan and hold my pinky up and maybe cross my legs while I'm at it because then it hurts my jewels when I crush them in my thongs, but it hurts so good that I don't want to stop because I love how it hurts. I want more and more of it.
Hey, what the fuck? That's my client, you hoe. Okay, that's it. I'm killing your ass. Yeah. Now get in my fucking cab and you better pay triple because you get to ride shotgun in the presence of great Donnie the T.
Ah, damn, I'm feeling kind of sorry for that dude. He is a VIP, yet some cab was crashing into car with him on board multiple times. This psycho then forced him to get in his cab, so it's kind of like kidnapping. Multiple cars ran him over while he was at it too. And then previous driver starting crashing into that psycho's cab with that client on board. What a terrible day to be someone important.
I hope he is some loony left senator. If so, then we did public the service.
Falling off cars, we're losing fares all over town. What's with you guys?
VC cabs keep beating us to it. They just got too many cars. We can't compete.
Mr. Vassetti, if you're out there listening, you want to put the VC cabs out of action before we go bust.
Oh, hell yeah. Putting enemies out of business, that's just art of the business war. My dad told me everything about it. It will be done in the blink of an eye.
Your dad told you everything about destroying enemy cabs?
Yeah, and later he assigned me as #1 driver in his taxi company. God, I already knew your brother Jeb was stupid, but I didn't know you were as equally stupid.
Less talk and more action, Tubby. I bet you will run out of bullets or destroy your cab before you finish all the targets.
That will not happen, but you see, Bush, this is where we differentiate. I am not as stupid as you, and I see that there is no time limit, and there was a motorbike for me next to the cab depot, meaning I'm not bound to this cab, so I can destroy it and take other car and get some more ammunition at the closest ammunition shop. You gotta really Joe something up to not finish it in like 5 minutes.
Huh? Why even throw the guy out of his car if you didn't even want it in the first place?
At first I didn't even see the bike, but when I noticed it, I remembered that it has 3 shooting directions instead of 2 that you have in the cars.
Nah, you just threw him out because he's black and you're the biggest racist I know.
Okay, sure, buddy. I'm not the one that got recorded saying N-word at hearing.
Ah! That was a fucking quote!
Oh, hell yeah. Give it to Wild Billy. I will make her kitty squealy.
I just noticed that we bought a cab depot in a bad fucking place because all I heard were the gunshots outside each time we were listening to the comms on radio.
I mean, yeah, you were shooting up Cubang gang dressed up as a Haiti gang member during funeral near this pizzeria not so long ago.
I don't remember anything like that, but if they were blocking my path to Domino's, then it's on them.
Why is it so empty here? And where is that Latina baddie? Wait, what? Are they bringing in Mercedes? Oh, it was a trap. Oh, fuck, it was a trap. Ah! All right, I'm alive now. What? The fuck? They sent out some zebra-ass livery cab as a final boss of some kind? Eat on some of that, you fucked up horse.
Don't you bring no darn horsies in this, partner.
I mean, if you think about it, he was complimenting horses.
Wait, if I eliminated them, does it mean we are now kings of taxi in Vice City?
Oh, hell yeah. Finally, you did something good, Bill. I might cut you in a position in the business because we already covered your secretary humping problem because our secretary is around the same age as Joe.
Frick, man, why does everything have to go back to me being old?
Because Donald clearly loves you and thinks about you 24/7.
Very funny, bitch. You know what? You go ahead and do all the missions with Voodoo Doll Icon, since you look like you would know it the best out of us four.
There are 5 people in this room.
Now, looking back at it, I actually think there are 3 people in this room. Joe is basically as good as dead, and Bill is basically a rabbit, so there you have it.
What's up, Doc?
Hello? Hello?
What's with the slur?
Depends if you want to hear official story or theories.
You must be the big bad man my granddaddy been chatting about. Tell me things about you, you know, when he visits, and about the others who wait for you. Now, we all dead from long time, but you, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
I got a message to come here.
Can you hear them? Them calling your name, boy, must want you pretty bad, don't you think? Now, you do all Auntie Pulea turn, and maybe she help you. Maybe she can give you a little juju after all of this. Give you some magic to give the lawman the stink eye.
Look, this is all very, give me what? I think I got the wrong address.
Give me these things, Tommy. The nasty proud foo-foos. Been making my boys shake their heads. Now they told the policeman where me been stashing my powders. They think it drugs. Them stupid. Now be a good boy, Tommy, and go and get the powders for Auntie Pulea.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck that I didn't understand what was going on at all, so go buck wild with the theories, man.
Okay, so actually I have 2. One is that she used sedatives in the air that somehow she is immune to, which actually would work. With second theory, thinking about it, because the second theory is that she is a ghost and magic, and hallucinations is why Tommy is acting like he is acting.
Fuck, man, that's kind of much.
Holy shit, you 2 are actually brain dead.
The fuck is your problem, man?
It's voodoo magic. It's in the fucking icon on the map. Are you 2 really that dense to not connect the dots when they are right in front of your face?
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, I must have the wrong address.
Well, you might as well come in and rest your souls and have some tea. Do you have something there for me, Tommy?
Yeah. This place feels familiar to me. It's a smell from childhood, a deja vu.
Now, Tommy, I'm going to whisper a little errand for you. Hear me well, aye?
You look like someone
Them have fast boats they use to cross the seas with drugs. It is their livelihood. Me nephew been making little flying bombs to take them out. Blow the boats to coffin wood.
Thanks for the tea.
All right, now, he doesn't even act high. He is just straight up drunk.
Barry, better pop a Zin or 2, because this is the infamous bombs away mission, which can really fuck you up.
Well, let's see it for ourselves then. Nope, this thing just won't budge a bit. It doesn't want to take off even an inch off the ground.
It's the fucking controller.
Is it now? All right then, let me try this with the keyboard. Whoa, it really is.
Shit, man, I was just saying shit. I didn't know it was actually the controller.
And we are done. Yeah, okay, it was actually pretty easy once we figured out that the controller is faulty. I don't know what you were talking about, Joe.
No one operates drones as well as you do, Barry. Hats off to your performance.
Ha!
Oh my, did you really say all of that just to get me with the drones joke?
No, I just came up with it on the spot, but this is seriously the hardest mission in this game, and you just did it in like a minute in one try without even losing a single plane. That was truly something exceptional, Barry.
Hello? Hello? I'm looking for somebody around here.
You're looking hungry, Tommy.
Do I know you?
Hush now. One more thing and I can let you go, Tommy. My boys gone war with them boys, but no guns.
The fuck you mean no guns? There is a World War III outside your house, we all fucking hear it.
Take this rifle, no one sees you, no one hears you. Now, Tommy, you do this for me, and you no longer tied to my apron strings.
So this is the last mission from Auntie Poulet. Well, I say I finish it up and we can end it for today's episode.
All right, so let's do the member shout-outs. In the meanwhile, shout-out K31 owner, my favorite fan.
No one likes you, Bush.
Say that to well over 100 million votes of mine.
Ha! What a pussy. I doubled your shit.
You also ran 3 times since you didn't win consecutive terms.
Okay, and I ran 3 times and got double his votes over that time while he ran twice, so do the math, dipshit. I am just goated.
Enough of this malarkey. Big kiss on the lips for Jacob Bowling.
My fucking ears, dude.
Joe, please calm down a bit, and a bro fist to Zuber Sandwich. We love you guys for all the support, and remember, if you want to join this elite club, you can click the link in description or go to our channel homepage and click the join button. We cannot thank you enough for all of this. Now watch my aim. Yeah, that's how we do it in Abomination.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
Let's hit it. Okay, so what we're doing first.
Go and check up with that Cuban cafe. Maybe we'll finish this side plot today. Man, it has been some time since we last played GTA. We got caught up in all the tier lists, specials, and golf that we didn't have time to continue this series. But don't worry, we won't drop it this far into the story, even if it's going to flop statistically. We had the same level dedication with Life is Strange.
Barry, did you take my meds again? You're absolutely tweaking.
Dude, I totally forgot how dilly-dally driving is in this game. I was playing a lot of GTA online recently, so this shit just feels off.
I think driving in this trilogy is the only thing that they didn't mess up, because the cars handle just like they did in original games. I first thought they will just mash it all into one ultra-generic handling that will stay the same across 3 titles, but surprisingly enough, it stayed.
Yeah, but out of all things, driving is definitely one of the things that needs improvement. In all of the trilogy, I don't know, make it handle like GTA 5 or even GTA 4 because past technology is left in past for a damn reason.
That's a 50-50 right there. Sure, I prefer my smartphone to some old Nokia, but all those streaming services are too complicated and just a burden to the point where I just gave up on them and started watching cable with my Laura. You just get the remote and switch channels until you find something you want to see. Entertainment shouldn't be so complicated and hard to navigate, especially when you have some shows split in season between different services.
Relax there, Tex, damn.
Hey! Hey, ladies, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make love like a man. You know that, chica? Something like this.
Gross. Who's that?
Hey, baby, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Humberto Robina, he likes the ladies, not some goat in a skirt. Tommy, I love you. I love you. Let's go.
Go where? Can I get a cup of coffee
No
first?
time for coffee. Besides, I just had one.
Oh.
Tommy, how do you take out a snake? You bite him in the ass. You go and get us a little car. When you get it, come back and pick up my boy, Pepe, and take them out to such and such, their processing plant.
Whatever you say, Umberto.
Hey, Tommy, use their solvent as an explosive. Boom! Bye-bye.
That shit doesn't make any sense at all.
Like I said, this game was rushed, and I suspect that this mission either wasn't fully finished or it was to just add some time to campaign because, well, not every mission in this game makes any sense or is significant to the lore.
If that's the case, then take over the controller, Joe. I'm not going to play some rushed shit. I'm only playing the hottest, perfected stuff curated for the big dogs like the Dawn.
Am I tripping, or is this engine sound taken straight out from San Andreas?
Now that you mention it, I hear it. Huh, I guess they wanted to save some storage that way. I mean, there's a reason why a game with 3 high-quality texture maps takes up only 45 gigabytes and not 100, right?
Of course, but I mean, there's definitely a way to do this without just straight up reusing sounds from entirely different game when every single one of us played those games. It just feels weird.
There definitely is, but this studio is notorious for doing everything poorly for the most part. I mean, even in the menu, you can hear that they use the menu sounds from GTA San Andreas in every game.
Yeah, like I don't remember GTA 3 sounds if it had any, but GTA Vice City had iconic menu sounds, and to just replace that with San Andreas seems very ingenuine. And while I understand that San Andreas is the Alec Baldwin of this trilogy, and many people will play just that, it just seems fucked up for the people whose favorite game is Vice City, because it's very obvious to see that they didn't care too much about it.
It's a video game, Barack. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Yes, it is a video game, but that same video game was the childhood of most people watching this right now, and even our kids. You even once said that you catched Baron visiting strip club in GTA 5, so you know how this series is embedded in many generations. So I do speak out when someone messes it up because I played old and remastered San Andreas. And I can definitely say that if we ever will play San Andreas, I will not be a part of this if it's going to be anything other than PlayStation 2 or original PC port, because they are objectively the best, and I can give you 1,000 reasons as to why that is.
We got ourselves a certified Redditor here. Go and take a shower, Obama. By the way, what are we even doing in this mission? Are we just fucking some shit up for Haitians?
Yes, it was a trap set up by us, and we, together with Cubans, need to stack this factory with bombs, and that's the entire mission. No complication, no sophistication, just pure action.
So Cubans are committing terrorism, huh? Well, thanks for one more reason as to why I should invade that shithole.
Donald, stop calling other beautiful countries shitholes.
The word beautiful loses its meaning when it's applied to every single country in the world. Do you understand that?
I don't give a single shit about this when it's true. The world is just beautiful with its diversity and landmarks. You really should expand your horizons beyond America. Sure, our states are beautiful and we are #1, but have you ever been on a romantic evening dinner with your wife in Paris on a terrace with direct view on Eiffel Tower? Do you even know that the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of our nation placed in the city you come from, is a gift from France, actually? So show a little bit of gratitude when you talk to people of France, not make fun of their accent like you did a week ago, you imbecile.
What the hell was that accent at the end? And listen here, while that line "in Paris on a terrace" is fire, I tuned out of what you were saying because you were ultra boring.
Okay, that was last one, now run.
Oh no, not again.
What?
Nothing. I was just clearing my throat. Actually, do you have any Diet Pepsi in your mini fridge, Donnie?
What a bunch of pussies. And as for your question, Towers, I'm thinking if I should bless you with the greatness of Diet Coke or straight up send your ass to Guantanamo Bay.
I don't have anything against Diet Coke. I'll drink it if it's there. It's just that when I have a choice between the two, I'll go with Pepsi. I know that's unpopular opinion, but there's that specific aftertaste and texture that Diet Coke just doesn't have, and Diet Coke is also more smooth than Pepsi.
This dumbass really listed smooth taste as something negative. We need to see how much this property costs. Ah, shit, too fast.
I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the property.
Hey, yo, chill the fuck out, yo. You sitting there playing with the...
Fuck! We need to make 30 bands fast, and Joe, if you try to be funny, at least use somewhat recent memes, not ones that are over a year old and got forgotten after less than a month.
What do you mean? I bought a property in Egypt is still massive.
Barry, go and be a chauffeur, see how much money you can make. I remember that you can make a lot of money in GTA 5 when driving a taxi. Well, not a lot in GTA scale, but 30 bands in a day is light work, so go and see if it's something like this here.
Yeah, you're right that I should be a chauffeur instead of you. When you pull something like this, not only did you destroy a public property while trying to look cool, but you also messed up the stunt in car in general.
Sure, we can roll with that being the reason, and totally not the fact that I don't want to be bothered with boring ass shit. It's been 6 fares and you made less than $2,000. This ain't gonna cut it. Guys, do you have any ideas how to make money next?
How about we just check out how much the Rampages pay? I always used to play only that game mode with Hunter.
Of course you did. Fine, but it better pay good?
I doubt it. It's more of an achievement that you do when you want to finish all the game objective rather than a legitimate strategy to make money.
50 measly dollars. God, I knew you would have the worst idea yet, but $50 was lower than my worst imaginations could have predicted.
You massacred 30 people by burning them alive with Molotovs, and you did it all for $50, Joe.
You did the same goddamn thing in Iraq.
Oh, snap. Let's try another spot. It's surely going to be better. This was so low, surely, because of the lowest difficulty. Yeah, okay, that was my bad bringing up that idea. You're right, it's not paying well.
George didn't play yet, and don't get offended, but there's a flying challenge that I somehow remember even after all these years, but I don't remember the prize. So if you want to try it out, I can drive us there.
As long as I won't be destroying a building with explosives like Donald made me some months ago, then it's okay with me. Well, it was easy. I'm not expecting to get much. And there it is. Yeah, yet another fail.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm finding us another business because there has to be more, right? We'll just buy that club later.
If that's the case, then we're just going to start the routine before we end the video, because we will do the actual business missions in the next episode. And I don't even know if that's going to be still January or February by then, but we'll see. Shout out Zuber Sandvich and OMG, it's Birdman Archive. We also added Bill's tier for all his supporters and priced it right between my tier and George's tier. If that's the sweet spot that you can afford to donate every month, or if you just want to get shouted out by Bill at the end of every episode.
Or you can be an actual decent human being and just support your boy George, just like my man K31 owner understands. Big ups to you, brother.
Or hear me out, you remember those apps that costed like $1,000 and were titled I Am Rich AMD? They just displayed a simple image of a diamond? Yeah, so my tier is basically that, a status symbol, but it's actually affordable. And if you really don't think about it, it's just like paying taxes, but you also get shouted out. So that's like a better tax. And Jonathan Green is a damn good citizen, I'll tell you that. Well, I don't even know if he's American because I simply can't. But even if he's not, he is still a better citizen than half the Democrats I have to stomp on the daily with my superior brain power.
Everybody knows that the true superior mind in this room is the Oh Great Joe Dog, also known as Bo Jiden, and you actually have to join my cult that's getting bigger day by day. Amper Sandler, Ren Tao and serial painkiller, just no ball.
The timing was actually insane because I got here perfectly on time. All right, let's find out the price for this saloon. $50,000, finally.
B.J. Smith, and you must be Mr. Bassetti. Would you like the tour?
Might as well.
Well, I'm very sad to be selling the dealership to y'all. This is my first investment after I turned pro. But now, it's time for me to move on.
You're leaving town. Not in too much of a hurry, I hope.
No, I'm just coming out of retirement and preparing for my future comeback. The business wasn't too strong, and my staff took it upon themselves to get a bit more creative with the generational wealth. Obviously, I could wind down the business before handing it over. Hell, I could burn the place down if I wanted to. This is prime development land.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about any of that. This place seems perfect.
Yeah, it does. So I take it we have a deal.
Hell yeah, we do. Haul up, just let me get into my used car dealership salesman persona. Welcome to our showroom. We will get you a perfectly customized car, but in the next episode, see you all.
What the actual fuck?
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
As you gentlemen probably remember, in a financially responsible way, I acquired this very car dealership, Salon, and today my plan is to actually put in the work and reap a profit from it. So just let me do all the races, and then we will try to acquire another business until everything in this city is going to be incorporated into Trump Organization. It's going to be like PepsiCo, but the only difference is that we're not limited to food market.
Nah, this still just feels wrong. Sure, we might make fun of your looks, but at this point, seeing you not having a carrot tone orange face and having a normal haircut instead of a dead raccoon on your head is like a fever dream. Can you become the normal Donald once again? You rocked this look for over 30 years and it worked.
You know, I would say that it's a good change, but I actually start to trust him, and I would probably buy a car from him, and it's Donald. So normally it's the last person you would trust, so, you know, this is just dangerous for him to look this way.
Are you saying that you fell in love with him? Back off, you Tex, before I'll hit you in the head with my Everclear bottle, because you're making me angry right now because I dare a motherfucker to try and take my lover Donnie away from me, and I'm gonna snap BQ Ace. I just downed the entire bottle and my hands are shaking from excitement, burp, or maybe anger. I don't even know at this point.
I know exactly what you need, Joseph. You need an old school Chevrolet Camaro, and I'll do you one better. We will install you a custom-made bottle holder that fits Jack Daniels, secure and available at all times we needed. Heck, we will even throw in some rock classics from the 70s and 80s so you can blast some Bon Jovi along.
Holy fuck. Say less. Just tell me how much money you need, you crazy bastard, and we can consider the deal done instantly. I'm gonna pull all the 11th grade baddies with that whip when I pull up to the prom this year.
How about I tell you the price of a monthly payment? We can split it so it won't make a dent in your day-to-day life, huh? I promise you the interest is gonna be minimal, no more than 200%.
You sure you can handle it? Seems like your car got off to a pretty slow start. Maybe go find a faster one.
Do you remember your bike race? NPCs in this remake are dumber than a rock, so one worse turn and I leave them in dust.
The irony is insane after you forgot to turn and just went right off the path.
That just tells me that if this track even managed to trick the Great Dawn, then waiting for those NPCs to fall for it is just a matter of time. And I played every single Need for Speed game ever since Underground came out. Well, I mean, I haven't played a couple of them like Shift or World, and I regret wasting time on Payback or No Limits because of how shitty those titles were, but you get the gist of it.
Okay, that drift was crazy smooth. I wasn't expecting there to even be a turn, so congrats on your track orientation. Seems like you're not bluffing.
You crash into every other obstacle, but on the other hand, those guys you race against just fell off the road down to the tunnel, so they're not even giving you a fight.
Well, I wouldn't expect them to. Remember that it's only the first race, so the stakes aren't high yet.
So how many races are there in total?
Last time I played through this game on my own was before Baron was born, so I can't give you exact number, but I know that you can count the number on your hands. Maybe even on one, but I won't bet my house on it.
Damn, I always forget that this tall-ass guy is still a kid. Being born after Xbox 360 is insane to me. He literally missed everything.
He didn't miss the crypto boom, I assure you. I just gave him a small loan of $1 million, and he already has a net worth of $150 million. Project Batman is going well. I might give him my costume and the city watch after I'm gone, so there's still some training to go through.
Did he pay off that loan yet, at least partially?
No, why?
Okay, then he's definitely a Trump. No DNA test needed.
You think I would ever have a kid without checking if he's mine first?
Bill didn't.
Because he's a neutered cuck. Why would you even bother checking DNA if you already know that you're shooting blanks? Glad this race is in this part of the map. I like urban background, but Second Island is just depressing in this game.
What the fuck? Listen, I'm gonna nuke the shit out of whoever did that.
If that first race mistake was fixable, this also can be fixed. Just keep your cool and composure.
How am I supposed to keep cool when these little pieces of dog shit keep pit maneuvering me?
You sound emotional, mate. Are we gonna cry tonight? Is little fat orange boy unable to accept defeat?
Joe, I swear if you don't shut up right now, I'm gonna use nukes for the first time since World War II, and I'm not talking about any foreign country. What is this guy doing? What is he on a...
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm done with this race. Restart it right fucking now.
Ah, yes. Now this is much better.
Okay, wow, that was by a whisker. Almost a photo finish even.
You guys see this sunset? It's crazy that games look this good already. I remember when video games were still these two little pixelated dudes fighting each other on a fridge-sized arcade machine, and you got bored of it after 5 minutes.
True, they weren't the most captivating, but maybe that's why they were so good. Now many people are suffering from video game addictions and can spend literal thousands of hours on gaming instead of doing something like reading some great books or getting into a hobby like playing a guitar or even dancing. But hey, hobby is hobby, right? Who am I to tell people how to live their life?
This fucking guy, dude, you were a damn president for 8 years. You were quite literally the person to say how people should live.
There's a difference between a president and a dictator. This is the land of the free, so as long as you aren't harming second person or the country, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Not when your commie ass wants to make healthcare free, because then some fat ass without any self-restraint will hog up the medical center and I will have to cover his treatment even if I won't use this medical care at all. This is just brain dead.
You would be the fat person in that situation because all you eat is McDonald's followed up with Diet Coke. It's like stuffing yourself with uranium and then topping it off with some liquefied lead for a good measure.
I actually heard that uranium is a great and clean energy source, plus McDonald's is food for athletes. Diet Coke is a health drink. Much better than all those disgusting kale sludges you freaks drink, and my genetics are godlike, so I don't need any mediocre health care. I have my own staff that takes care of it. Wait a minute. You guys see what I see? Looks like a business to buy for me. Let me check it out real quick. 20,000's chump change. Give me it all.
Who are you?
Your new owner.
Were you now or at any time a child?
What are you talking about?
Were you a
Yes,
child?
calm down.
What's
wrong
knew
with
it. A child. A dirty, stinking, sniveling, snotting, vile, puking, crying little baby. A baby! An awful, horrible, disgusting little boo-hoo. Mommy doesn't love you. You little shit.
Ow, calm down.
I hate babies, and I hate children. They're dirty, sniveling, snotting, vile, puking
Enough
little...
already! What is wrong with you? You make soft ice cream, okay? It's purely for kids. What kind of psycho are you? Just so I understand this, why make children happy if you hate them?
Oh, you stupid, sniveling, snotty...
Shut up!
Rat! The ice cream is a front. We distribute other non-dairy products. And if I see a kid, I put him to good use. Don't I, kiddies? Yes, I do. Mommy doesn't love you. She hates you.
What in the hell was that?
I don't know, but in the next episode, Joe is going to take care of this business. I swear this dude is going to pop off. It's a drug-dealing ice cream company that is run by a horrible psychopathic witch. It's exactly his life.
Following all the recent accusations, it's better to hate kids than to love them, depending on how you word it.
Oh, shit. A fire! Are you serious? Fuck me, why does it always happen to me? Another race to restart.
Sounds like you need to get good, mate.
Why won't you just shut up and not speak like all those Iraqi orphanages you bombed? How about that? I just put 10 on the table, so shout out Jonathan Green. Now you guys do your thing while I focus on this race because I do not intend to lose that kind of money.
Well then, shout out K31 owner. I don't really have much else to say.
Don seems to be off to a great start and an easy ride, so I'm glad for that. Shout out Zuber Sandwich and OMG, it's Birdman Archive, though.
You sound tired, Barry. I can hook you up with Hunter's Plug if you pinky promise to not tell anyone. I can do the same for Amper Sandler, Ren Tao, and Serial Painkiller, but it's got to be low-key, okay?
Nah, I'm good, Joe. And I'm speaking for these guys, too. Don't contact them, Joe, please. We already have enough on our plate with handling Donald's bullshit he puts our country through.
The fuck you just said? You guys see that little icon right next to that gate? That means it's another business to buy. We're checking out the price right after Joe finishes his bullshit with that ice cream factory.
Looks like a movie studio, so you already know that the storyline will be interesting as hell because this game is based around the times when movie industry was peaking.
Oh, Barry, you poor innocent soul. If you think we're going to be directing the movies you think about, then you're going to be real let down, but you'll see it for yourself later.
Finally, so for the quick summary, we started the episode with $50,000 and we ended it with 80 and a whole another business under our hands. Or should I say me, since I done all of that today.
No, you shouldn't.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
It's time for Joester to jonate all over this game, so give me a car already and let's go to my freaking ice cream factory. I'm so freaking hyped for this episode. All of my life I have been wishing for one thing, and that thing was having my own ice cream factory, because it would mean lifetime free ice cream supply.
Then stop punching the damn window. And is that why you brought an entire freezer full of different variety ice creams and that loud-ass ice cream machine you got for Christmas here?
I'm more shocked that this machine still works because at McDonald's, they cannot even manage for their machines to work. And over here, Joe, who consumes more ice cream than McDonald's can produce, has his machine working perfectly.
That's because I extensively learned maintenance of this thing, and I take better care of this machine than I ever did of Hunter.
Go figure. But no, the reality is that McDonald's has a shitty exclusive 60-year-old partnership with Taylor Company, and they provide all of the machines for every single place, which include grills, shake machines, all of that, and of course the cursed ice cream machines. And they are unreliable as hell, and it not only needs tedious cleaning from the workers in the kitchen, but every time when it breaks down, and believe me, it does happen often, it's hard to fix because of how proprietary everything is, so these fuck-asses can charge those franchise owners even more. But at least recently, they have permitted and made third-party repairs a bit easier, but still, they really should switch over to some other ice cream machine company because just look at how simple it is for one to just work with Joe's model right here.
I never heard such a passionate rant from someone on McDonald's. Those calories are really catching up to you, it seems. But if it makes you a poet, I'd much prefer this than you to be a stressful person. Maybe you'd stop bullying each one of us every single episode.
Are you about to cry? Is someone being a little bitch?
Oh man, I didn't hear this ice cream jingle for the past 5 years. I plan to pass massive funding bill for all the ice cream truck companies so they could go back to their fleets from 1960s, but I forgot about it. Hey Donald, could you please, oh please do it for me? I would give you everything I have in my name.
So how many dollars you have?
Somewhere around -6 million, but that's not what I was thinking of. I can give you my wife and, oh, I know. I can give you my VR headset because that Neuralink I got from Elon is already on the level of those brain dances from Cyberpunk. So I don't really need it since I can natively play all those VR chat rooms with little kids in my brain.
So you want for me to pass like a couple of billion of funding to ice cream truck companies for some reason while I ran my campaign on cutting pointless expenses, especially with Department of Government Efficiency, in exchange for dried up old hag, that's your nurse, and a $300 VR headset?
Yes.
Let's talk about details after the video, Joe.
Okie dokie.
You might be fine doing this for hours straight, Joe, but we aren't. So what's the freaking point of this ice cream truck minigame? Do we have an end goal to all this? Are there any missions? What are we doing here?
Yes, so I checked it before in preparation for this episode, and apparently the end goal is to make 50 deals, and then our business will start generating revenue that we can drop in to collect every day.
We don't even collect our revenue from the mansion on Starfish Island regularly, so unless this revenue will literally pay off this ice cream business in 2 days, you don't get a second chance at this, and we'll go looking for another business to buy.
I wonder how many businesses do we have to develop to continue the story? I thought that it will be like 1 or 2 tops just to make us learn how it works, but here we go doing that for yet another episode.
Well, don't ask me, but as soon as we get enough money, I go out to buy that Malibu nightclub, no matter if there is further story or not, and that's the bottom line, because Donald Trump said so.
Have you been rewatching your WWE storyline again recently?
Maybe I did, so what? You're just all jealous that you didn't get your own storyline in WWE and booking in a WrestleMania main event.
Me and Bill certainly had an appearance in WWE. I even was there twice. Just that second time I was just recording a promo instead of fighting, but I was a president by then, so it was not a good idea to fight anyway.
Meanwhile, I, the great Don, was bossing around Boogeyman to go make me a sandwich, made an entire Monday Night Raw commercial free, which was insane because TV commercials back then were insanely big business. I also talked shit about Vince, tossed his ass on the other side of the ring with one simple push where I used 1% of my power, took down his ass and smashed his face like a pumpkin. And then after the fight, I had my sweet, sweet time while shaving off his hair to make him look like a damn pinball. I would nail his daughter too, but that fuck-ass Triple H would spit water on me, so I gave up on the idea.
Stephanie is hot, but that's MILF category. I'd go basic and say Rhea Ripley is currently the best because I saw her recently without makeup, and even without it, she looks amazing. But wait, you were around 20 years ago, right? Man, Lita was in her prime around back then, and you're talking something about Stephanie. Get out of here, mister. You ain't welcome no more in our gentleman's club.
It's my damn office.
Well, technically it's not yours, since it's government's property funded by tax dollars, and it's only occupied by you.
Don't you even start this BS.
Yeah, it's all good. I was just joshing around with you.
Oh crap, it ain't good, it ain't good.
How did this maniac went from selling ice cream down the main road to escaping half of Miami's PD, multiple SWAT trucks and a militarized helicopter with machine guns in an ice cream truck?
You see, that's not the case anymore because this truck is gonna blow up soon. Its tires already did.
Damn it, it's on fire. Abort the mission. I repeat, abort the mission.
All right then, try to escape the police and pass me the controller. I want to play for a bit, so I'm going to find something.
Here you go, buddy. Clean slate. You have any idea where to go, or you're just going to wander around until you find something?
Actually, I have a rough idea of where this is, and I remember how this building looks, so I'm going to go checking that area out, and I'll know when I find it.
Seeing how small this map is, this shouldn't be hard because a single neighborhood takes up like 1/5 of the entire map here.
So now imagine how insane will switching to GTA 6 right after will feel like. The map is supposed to be almost thrice that of GTA 5 and feature not only the Vice City, but also a couple other towns and of course massive swamps. I can't wait for that game. I need to dust off my PlayStation 5 because I have been playing on PC for past couple of years. due to lack of exclusives, and if you can afford a gaming PC, the experience is just unbeatable because you can use whatever type of controller you want. Either it's a DualSense or literal 20-year-old 360 pad or even keyboard and mouse. You can tweak graphics to your liking, usually have much better FPS and much crispier graphics, and if you really have a lot of money, you can actually achieve true 4K and 60 frames per second like next-gen consoles have promised, but without any tricks.
Okay, we get it. You are a sweaty, afraid of shower nerd that doesn't get laid unless he pays for it. You don't need to boast about it. It's not really a flex.
It baffles me how you are still not sold on the idea. You can afford any customer PC you want, and with that kind of build, you'll be able to enjoy all the titles that your little PlayStation plays, but have super crisp and smooth experience. And again, you can use whatever peripherals you want, not to mention the fact that it's much more comfortable to use outside of gaming than a console. Like, go ahead and try to watch a pop-up YouTube window while playing some Minecraft on your console. Go ahead, do it. Yeah, exactly. You can trick the shit out of your PC, but with a console, it's pretty much linear and vanilla. Last time consoles made sense was back when PlayStation 4 dropped. I just bought PS5 out of necessity, and they sold me the lying idea, but I am really not interested in consoles anymore, unless we're talking handhelds, because stuff like Steam Deck and Switch 2 rules.
And you can't install sex mods on Sims and Minecraft on a console.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big yikes moment. My life without Wicked Whims wouldn't be complete.
I found it. It's right there. Finally.
This is just some old warehouse.
And that's where you're wrong. It's printworks on the paper and forgery in practice.
Wouldn't it be more fitting for Donnie to lead that business then? He was convicted on 34 counts of that thing.
That was all fake news organized by Obama and Hillary to try to stop me from running and absolutely obliterating Sleepy Joe and cackling Kamala.
Mr. Vassetti? Hey, you bought the old printworks?
Yeah, my old man used to work on these. I used to spend the evenings with him cleaning the rollers. I was gonna follow him in his trade, but I lived a different life.
You planning on selling the old machinery? Breaking it down?
I'm thinking we might print something. A newspaper, magazine.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Low-grade crap. I've always fancied printing money. It ain't too hard. You know, I've been doing it on a small scale for years.
Really?
Sure. But we need some good quality plates. Of course. There's a counterfeiting syndicate already operating in Florida.
A syndicate?
Yeah, well, just rumors is all I've heard.
I know a man who's good with rumors.
I wonder who could that be?
It's Kent Paul, you blithering idiot. Gosh, Jack, he's been made out to be a damn rumor factory the entire story, and you still don't get it when we are nearing the end of the game?
Wait. End of the game? Already? What do you mean by nearing? Like, what, just a couple of episodes left?
I'll be heavily surprised if this isn't the second last episode of the series, unless we're going to go for completing all the game businesses and rampages and stuff like that.
Look at the arse on that. All right, girls, you're lost, mate, innit? All right, me old China. How's hanging? What do you know about counterfeiting? Oh, I'm fine, Paul. How about you? Oh, all right. You're obviously a busy man. All I know about dodgy reddies is to try and supply the plates. Fuck. You know, they've got a shipping company down the docks. The boss man would know when the plates are coming in next. Thanks, Paul. What's the matter with you, you maniac? Give me another drink, lively.
I know it was your idea, Barry, but give it to me. I got this. I've trained all my life to kill all the Chinamen.
Damn it!
Oh, fuck off. Why won't you? You cannot be serious? Yeah, that's it. I'm switching to mouse and keyboard. Man, it's so easy now that it's not even funny.
Who are you? Oh, all right, not the face. Oh, I talk.
He kind of sounds like Maduro when I was playing out that entire GTA 5 scene with Trevor in my basement with him.
So what you're saying is that you were role-playing with a grown-ass man in your basement? Wow, I didn't expect this side coming out of you, Don, but I am supportive of any kind of love because this channel is all about freak acceptance. Everybody needs someone to match their freak.
Seek therapy, Bill.
Only therapy I need is physical therapy. Shout out Alex Adams, real ball knowledge required.
It's an entirely different type of ball knowledge with you.
You know ball.
Giggity.
All right, the courier's moving the plate from the docks today. I'm gonna go intercept them, grab the plates, lose any heat, and make my way back here. Now, depending how well this goes, we may have 5 minutes to print the money before the counterfeit syndicate finds us, or we may have all year. Either way, I want green rolling off the presses 5 minutes after I get back. Got it?
Don't you worry, Tommy. We'll be ready.
Me and the boys will be around in the neighborhood in case you need any heat taken care of.
All right, everybody cool? All right, I'll catch you later.
Why did the audio cut out so early? If it weren't for subtitles, I wouldn't be able to tell you what he said.
Okay, Don, now you better not pull off the same shit you did earlier with that ship, or it's the last time you play in this series.
You dare to tell me what to do, you zesty baldy? I'm the fucking president, you plebeian. Now check this shit out. I quickly stir some shit up by shooting this, and even this bitch. I'm not even gonna ask why are they all women. Probably some DEI hires, but I won't complain since it was easier for me to defeat them. Then I'm gonna just wait my prey out with masterful patience that I mastered while dealing with Joe and all the videos we did and on debates.
You could be called many things during these debates, but patient would be the absolutely last thing in any way you swing it. If you want to see how a patient and respectful debate looks, just watch how I debated Mitt Romney back in 2012. Sure, we might have been opponents and not agreeable in most subjects, but we still had professional courtesy and some goddamn decency compared to you animals.
Now you calling someone animal is rich.
And what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Editor, cut the video.
No, we're not cutting the video yet because we cannot forget about our lovely supporters, and mine is K31 Owner.
You betcha. My Joe Head Army gets a big boom for each member. Boom, Ampersandler. Boom, Rentau. Boom, Serial Painkiller.
Boom, Zuber Sandwich and OMG, it's Birdman Archive, I suppose.
No, that's not how you do it.
It doesn't matter how you do it, because the bottom line is that Jonathan Green gets a big yeah from me.
What the hell, Donald?
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
Okay, so if Joe was correct in our last episode, today we will be finishing the game, at least main story, that is.
Which is very unlikely because this old prune lies about anything in his way or just confesses to the most gruesome crime you can imagine, one or the other with no in-between.
Well, you see, I might have fibbed a little. You see, I thought that our businesses were sufficient for it, but it appears so that the nightclub missions are indeed necessary to get the final mission. So, yeah, we have to get our hands on $100,000 somehow.
If I remember correctly, the cheat code for spawning a tank was Panzer, and I know that tank in this game is incredibly durable, and I'm positive you can kill some targets for money in it. So why not do that? Also, it'll be cool to actually utilize the full potential of a tank in this game.
You bastard, that was the best idea you ever had. Do that shit right now, but if you die, I'm taking it over.
All right, but before we resort to cheat code, I'm gonna head to the docks because I'm pretty sure we could buy a business there.
Stick a sock in it, you boring flabbergaster.
What did you call me? Oh wow, it's just 10,000. Well, consider the deal done.
So we would need to tenfold the ROI to barely afford Malibu Club, if even that. Yeah, we're definitely cooked without that tank.
Hello?
Put it out. There's a dude here.
I feel like I'm gonna get along with them.
I guess
Of course you will.
Yeah. Which
You
one of the
fucking
boats
loser.
is the fastest? It's already in the water, dude. I thought you might want to try her out.
Count Wild
Dude,
Billy
she's
in. I
already
definitely
running
want to
with a
try her
300
out in more than
horsepower
one way.
Fiberglass hull. She just shoots through the waves. She can do like 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat, dude.
She can hold like 20 barrels of the best Jamaican smoke right in the hull.
So go ahead, dude. She's ready to fly.
Yo, suit dude. You got a light? Dude.
Damn potheads.
What is your problem with weed, dude? Dabbling in some Mary Jane here and there carries some risks, but so does alcohol, and keep in mind that with alcohol, you're way likely to overindulge, while with weed, you usually limit yourself to a couple joints a day, and it's gonna do more good than bad for like 90% of users, while alcohol is pure poison, my guy.
Poison? Oh, Barry, you sweet innocent child. Alcohol is more a potion than anything. I was once completely shaking and I felt like my anxiety is going to kill me. But thankfully, I stored an emergency Everclear bottle in my cupboard for moments like these. So I just downed this in like next 2 minutes and I never felt better. Although Jill did have some bruises the next day, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I would remember it.
Joe, you can't even remember how to say some damn words. You literally spelled out D-I-D instead of just saying did. And Barry, you bringing up alcohol instantly to compare it to weed to defend yourself without me mentioning it once is more than telling to how bad weed is. Guys, just please don't be a pothead like Barry and don't be a crackhead like Hunter and you will do just fine.
The fuck you just said about my kid, Jack? Listen here, I don't know if it's a bottle of Smirnoff in my system or my heart, but you listen when I say that if you say some shit like that again, I will hog tie you, stow you on my horse, and then get you to use you as a meat shield when extorting money from Mr. Downs, and then just tie you to a tree like Kieran in Horseshoe Overlook and feed you so you barely survive. But wait until the tuberculosis kicks in, then let you develop it for a while, and in your final moments take you forcefully cough up blood in Micah's mouth, and then dropping you off hog-tied at incestuous Aberdeen pig farm siblings to eat you, and just so that they could die from TB too, because while my sister is the love of my life, they were beyond fucked up even for me.
Joe, I already told you to lay off a game if you begin to fail to see the distinction between it and the real life.
This is what you're worried about, him being too addicted to a game instead of him threatening the current president with all those atrocities?
Well, it's kind of his thing now, and he threatens everybody regularly, so you're not any special to experience that.
You know what? Just finish the damn race because you fucked up big time earlier, and if this mission has any challenge, your goose is already cooked with that attempt.
Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to you, that really dragged me down, but I'll try to still finish it, because the worst that will happen is that I'll lose an additional minute. Big whoops.
Well, technically speaking, that minute of your time would be worth $2 since your net worth is 70 million and you lived for well over 34 million minutes. So that's like one entire Modelo beer worth of time. You know I would prefer to order one than to waste in on some lame-ass swimming in Vice City without any splash effects for some reason.
How the hell did you calculate that so quick? And how did you know how many minutes is in Barack's life?
I just know ball.
That's because for some unknown reasons, his brain turns from a shriveled raisin with 2 brain cells playing never-ending chase game to a genius level as soon as enough alcohol is in his system. And yet, despite that, he still experienced drunk outbursts and withdrawals like you have heard before. And instead of putting this IQ level to use for important reasons while he was a president, he just uses it for the smallest of things that no one was even going to mention 5 seconds after they've been uttered. Wait, 2,000s? Oh, what a fantastic idea, Barry. Now we just have to wait 5 in-game days to make Boatyard money back and then another 2 fucking months to get that to that club.
I don't know if my eyes aren't playing tricks on me, but I'm pretty sure we just got $5,000 as well.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. My fault, man. Okay, Barry, so now we just have to wait 2 months minus 2 days.
You know what? Screw it. I'm getting that Panzer because why would we spend an eternity on getting that money when we can have some fun doing it instead?
So we played the entire game, cheat-free, endured all the hardest missions sometimes by trying and trying again for more than 5 times just to cheat a tiddlywink before the finish line. Great. You could have at least some basic decency to get it without cheats. Like, I don't know where is one, but there surely is a tank in the game to steal. I just don't remember where is it.
Don't worry, Barry. I still need to do something to earn the money. It's not like I just typed in a cheat code for infinite money. Mostly because I don't remember it, but if you think about it, it's like I'm adding content to our game because nobody is doing these missions with a cop car. Like that is not even the most remote possibility.
Yes, you are adding content, but if someone would want to watch someone repeat a monotone task in a video game, they would just pull up someone playing World of Warcraft, not freaking GTA.
And you better relax with those explosions because you already have 3-star wanted level and you haven't even got first criminal.
It would help if smallest contact didn't end in an instant explosion and they stopped driving straight into me. But hey, at least this tank can endure all of this. Like, I bet you I will be able to drive like this for the next 30 minutes and still have my tank intact. Although I am not sure what will happen when another tanks will start chasing me at 6 stars. Holy mackerel. Well, I'm glad he didn't shoot me, but I prefer to get out of his range as quickly as possible. I don't want to test my luck needlessly.
If their durability is anywhere near that of the player's tank, then you are completely done, dude.
This is just pure carnage, partner. I don't know how long I can hold it for, but I hope the bounties will start to stack up fast. No!
So you could hold it for approximately 20 seconds.
That's about how long I can hold it after 4 days of locking in.
Now this filter is super corny. You can tell that it was made by some random developer studio full of H-1B visa people.
H-1B visa people? Really now?
Oh, you mean Indians?
Joe, read the room.
All right, enough of that. Give me this tank right now, and let me show you how the Doninator rolls around these parts.
This is the same dude who was talking about something being corny, by the way.
I don't get it. How come no tank showed up for you yet? You had this 6 stars wanted level for a while now.
You see, George, when you're diving in water, a shark will only bite you if you act like a prey. I just assert my dominance by flapping my huge balls all over the table, and they don't even bother to come to an unwinnable fight.
Or maybe they just can't handle the abhorrent smell of decaying Cheetos crumbs all over your orange pubes on that micro dick of yours.
I know your ass did not just accuse me of being smelly when you have the track record of not showering for literal years at certain points.
He has a valid point, though. You give off the vibe of a person who never heard of a ball wash and just rubs a soap bar on your sack, if even that.
I'm not a caveman, okay? I don't even know what products I use because my maids prepare me a concoction of different body washes in my gold-coated bathtub with a bubble mat machine on the bottom, and I just marinate in it like some pickles for good 30 minutes while I scroll Truth Social on my phone.
That sounds like a dreadful time. Basically scrolling through all of Trump's family posts and some Fox News here and there.
I don't know what you're talking about, brochacho, because Truth Social has a massive base of over 6 million users.
Holy crap, it's even more dead than I thought. My single tweets generate like 40 million interactions, if not more.
Now, it wasn't that hard to get this money, was it? All right, let me end this submission, and I'm going to pull up to Spray Shop Change Car, and we're going to go absolutely crazy with our club.
Heck yeah. Wild Willie mode activated. All the baddies are mine. Joe, I need a wingman. Will you help out a brother?
Sure, but I would appreciate if you would pay for my drinks because I'm kind of low on the cash because Trump told me to long position oil when it was at over $100. And, well, my broker balance doesn't look good since I used 1 to 10 leverage, but I still believe that it will skyrocket to 200 before the summer.
Donald, seriously? You cannot constantly fool Joe like this. He is clearly not capable of making any big financial decisions rationally.
Listen, he literally begged me to share some insider trading info in the middle of war. Military operation in Iran. So I told this bitch ass to go get some oil, and that's all I said. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand how the trading market works, despite being in charge of the country for 4 whole years. Oh, look, Joe is in this game.
Motherfucker, this game is set in '86 in Miami. Everyone was absolutely spiked on that Columbia-grade white devil flower.
Whole bar downstairs, Ken. Yeah, whatever. Well, I got the chalkboard you asked for. Ah, that's the benefit of a law school education. The ability to follow instructions. Now, I need a safe man. Oh, all right, well, let me think. Safe. I got it. This guy will blow you away. Ah, no, that schmuck. He's on the inside. Where inside? In a police headquarters cell awaiting transfer. I think he's about to get paroled.
But we didn't even ask who was the guy we're trying to bust out.
The better question is, why did we need to buy an entire nightclub to plan out a heist? Literally anything would be a good cover-up.
I don't know, but go ahead and do it. You already once had to bust yourself out of jail, so this shouldn't be that hard for the first felon in chief.
Yes, we're so funny now, aren't we? Well, I'll just pull up to the gun store real quick and let the Dracos sing if anyone will stand in my way.
Why would Drake sing for random people in the street for you? Big D doesn't even know you like that lil bro who you're trying to fool. Now check yourself before you wreck yourself for saying dumb shit like that goofball.
Watch it, fuckwit. Big D is my nickname. Big D Don specifically.
And that's not the only thing you got in common with Drake, apparently, you damn island boy.
All right, buddy, you're coming with me, hands up in the air, and just bolt out of there like your life depends on it because I'm not looking behind.
I would be more careful if I were you, since this is older game and NPCs weren't really that advanced back then, so who knows if he won't just get stuck running into wall.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh boy.
Run for your life, dumbass! Run! Oh shit, they have submachine guns?
Don't you have one too?
No, I don't. We barely have any money after buying that nightclub in full cash. I can't even afford shit at this point, which is very concerning because I never felt like that in my life.
And here goes once again, your everyman president, Trump. I sure do see my issues being completely relatable with him.
It comes from a dude with $70 million of net worth, by the way, dude. Just shut the hell up. Ain't no one here is struggling with money. Well, not counting Joe, but that's a given, since he just sees life through shits and giggles, not a single thought behind those eyes, just pure joy. Although it may be different once he's gonna giggle and shit himself.
Dude, that happened only once this week. Give me a break, Jack.
but it happens every single week after our Taco Tuesdays. It amazes me that your old ass cannot even hold it in before unleashing the hell in the toilet.
I wanted to use the toilet, but you didn't let me when we were watching NBA in your room.
I didn't let you because I heard enough scary stories from the staff that was working with you about what happens to the toilet after you eat something spicy, and it would be out of service for at least a couple of hours, and I have to use my own toilet whenever I need to because my gold-coated toilet bowl was perfectly custom molded for my buttocks.
Gold-coated toilet bowl? Last time I had to use your toilet, there was a regular white plastic bowl.
Yes, because it was very recently after the renovation, and due to the technology behind scanning my perfect butt and surging gold prices, it took a lot of time to get the gold, mold it, and estimate the price, but now it's finally done.
We need a stick-up man, you know one?
Hey, Tommy, this stuff keeps you sharp, man. Woo! I could be your stick-up man. Stick 'em up, stick 'em up!
You ain't a stick-up man, you're an idiot. Now get yourself a drink and shut up.
Hey, get out of my way! Yeah, ow.
Relax.
Cam, what do you think?
Well, the best shooter in this town is a guy named Cassidy.
Is that so?
Yeah, a military guy, or thinks he is. I doubt he was ever in the army, but he certainly knows how to get a hold of guns. He'll be down at the shooting range.
Oh, I love shooting stuff. Can I do it?
Oh, we already have seen how much you like to shoot stuff in Iraq, but sure, go ahead. I don't see why not.
You really don't have a lot of moral high ground here, Donald, after what you did in right next to Iraq.
Excuse me, let me tell you, we did a lot of shooting and we did a lot of blasting. We blasted our way to Iran, and it took us literal seconds to smoke on that Common A pack.
You Phil Cassidy? Why? I'm looking for a man who can handle a gun. From this setup, I'm not too convinced.
Son, I can shoot a fly off your head at 80 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I learned it in the Army.
Fly shooting real popular in the Army? Glad I don't pay tax.
You trying to be funny, kid? Let's shoot!
He kind of sounded like Muscle Man from Regular Show at the end right there.
Wow, did you see that camera trick, how the background zoomed in later than the main focus? That was so cool to see in a video game that released in my first term, which was ages ago. Wait, there's first-person shooting in this game? I've had no idea.
Back on PlayStation 2, you even would move camera in first person, but sadly only when you were stationary because you couldn't move around in first person. But as far as I'm aware, there were works on implementing first-person mode to the game since forever, but it only happened 12 years later in GTA 5 release on next-gen consoles.
How the hell do you know all this stuff and why?
I'm just passionate about some games, dude. Are you trying to tell me you never had times where you would constantly get hyped for a specific thing and just watch all the videos on the topic on autoplay? I spent days and nights watching Mythbusters and Easter eggs in all GTA games on my TV.
No, because unlike you, I actually do have social life and I touch grass, especially every weekend at my golf courses, but I guess vice presidents don't really do much stuff, so I can't really blame you if all of that was during Barry's fuck-ass 8 years in office.
Brother.
It was during COVID.
Of course it was. Entire country is burning and economy worldwide is getting bombarded, but fuck that. Our leader decided to just cozy up in his room and do a marathon of Mythbusters in GTA.
Dude, how the hell am I supposed to reach 60 points? I'm halfway done with my time, and I'm at just 22 points. What? Round 2? Oh, so it's a multi-round point tally. Okay, all right. Well, that makes things clearer because there is no way I would reach 60 points in that round.
Why is that building so dark? Feel like I'm in some Joe's lair where he keeps all his floppy disks and VHS tapes with forbidden content.
I could teach you a thing or two about some floppy business, Donald.
What the fuck?
Okay, that round was clutch. Only 5 more points to complete it. And here I thought I would struggle with 60, 70 points. Don't look that bad.
All right, stop getting a hard-on for yourself, Suckerson, because anything below 100 points is embarrassing for any respectful shooter. Ha! 60% hit rate? Yeah, just log out of the game at this point and go play some Fortnite, you weakling.
Things are starting to come together nicely here.
What's the plan, Tommy? Que pasa, amigo?
The plan is you keep doing that like a moron. Anyhow, we need a driver.
Tommy, I'll do it. I can drive.
You want Hillary, mister. Not some smart-talking law school chump. Hillary's a real deal. You ain't never seen anyone drive so fast. I'll give him a call here. Hey, Hill. It's Phil. How's it going? No, don't talk. We'll reminisce later. You want to do me a favor? I got me a guy from up north. No, I don't think he was in the service. But he wants a driver for a bit of action. Okay, I understand.
What'd he say?
Well, he'll do it, no problem. Well, there might be a little problem. See, he has abandonment issues. Seems he won't work for anyone who can't beat him. Something to do with his mama. Anyway, he wants to race you first. Said he'd meet you outside.
Well, I guess that one goes to me then.
Why can't I meet someone normal for a change?
You Tommy? Oh, of course you're Tommy. I mean, why else would anyone want to speak to me? Okay, consider it this way. I'll drive for you if, and only if, you can drive properly. Leave me alone, and I'll never forgive you.
I may come off offensive, but it's not like I care or anything. But is this guy restarted or something? The hell is his problem? Am I not offering him a cut from the job already?
I suppose he just wants to test if you're the real deal, but I'm pretty sure one more race won't hurt you.
No, it's not that at all. I like racing, sure, but I just don't see why would I need to prove myself as a driver to him. Like, shouldn't he be better than me since I am hiring him to be our driver? Like, it just seems very counterintuitive to beat in a race someone that I'm hiring for a sole reason to be my driver for the job.
You're just overthinking that. Again, it's a very old arcadey game that was made for pure fun. I wouldn't expect all of the story to make sense, really.
I just left this guy in the dust and he's nowhere to be seen. I'm not sure if I even want him as a driver after this. He seems incompetent as hell.
I'll drive for you, but please, treat me bad.
Disgusting. He's not getting into a car with me.
No, I smell him heavily. I really advise all of you to at least try out degradation kink with your date one time, and 9 out of 10 people will innately love it. Don't let your inner freak be stopped by societal expectations, and don't be afraid of pegging.
As you can see, gentlemen, this is going to be the easiest buck we ever made.
Tommy, seriously, you gotta consider going into law.
What the hell are you smoking, man? This ain't no simple plan. Well, who needs a simple plan anyway? Take communism. Now that was a simple plan. Didn't do Russia any favors, huh?
Calm down, all right? With a team like this, it's gonna be no problem. We got Cam on safe. Phil, you and me will handle security. And Hillary will drive the getaway car.
Aren't you forgetting somebody? Somebody who helped you to no end in this town? Somebody
Ken, that's right. Ken here, he washes the money for us. And he keeps the drinks on ice.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Look, it's easy. Haven't you ever seen a movie? We walk into the bank, we wave the gun around, and leave very rich men.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I mean, we really shouldn't judge it like that because our current expectations are sky high, stemming from the heists we did in GTA 5, so I wouldn't expect this heist to be super entertaining. But hey, a heist is a heist. If you don't like it, you can hand it to me.
Yeah, I think I will, because there is no way in the hell I am getting into a car with this damn freakazoid in the back seat. Am I tripping, or is this bank called El Banco Corrupto Grande? Yeah, with a name like that, I would not only rob the shit out of it, but also burn it to the ground after... I mean that if I were a criminal of GTA sort of course,
Are we playing hooky?
It's hockey, Joe. And no, it's our masks to somewhat hide identity. But I don't know why we didn't decide to cover up our hair.
They could as well all go for a buzz cut after this heist. With millions in cash, I wouldn't really complain. Well, shit, I already have it anyway. You never really know if a buzz cut suits you or not until you try it once.
Where the safe could be. Oh, darn it! Man, this is the worst way to lose 100 armor points. What if a huge SWAT force will break in? I already felt too much rage during that one time when robbing some bikers. Darn it! What? How? What am I supposed to do? I almost had them. Yep, didn't expect anything less. Sure, of course. Ha! Yes! Suck it, losers! That's how Dubia does it. Oh, shoot, I'll have to be a little extra careful on the road, though. This CCTV footage doesn't really tell me much, but it's a nice feature to include in the game. All right, we have the safe. Now, to just open it, it can be hard, though.
Yeah, no dip. You're robbing a freaking bank safe. What did you expect, you imbecile?
Joe, don't push me and let me just take the score. I'll go take the manager. I remember he was a floor below the elevator in that office behind the desk. You're coming with me, pal. If you think of something funny, just remember there's a pump action barrel right behind your skull, and you're gonna be just fine if you cooperate.
See, I wish you all would have that cooperation mindset when it comes to ice.
Donald, I seriously advise you to shut your trap before you say some more dumb shit. And we're talking about American civilian lives here, so let's just stay in the fiction rather than reality, all right?
Stay in fiction rather than reality? Huh, it sounds eerily similar to entire Joe's presidential term. Just let everyone be lost in their own delusions and just be completely lost himself.
Damn it, guy's not cooperating.
He will, they always do, but for now just go and secure the perimeter. Our guy in the safe room has a gun, so he has more than enough of argument to convince this weasel to give him the passcode.
So far, everything seems cut. Oh crap, someone pressed the alarm button.
You were too late, now your goose is cooked. Bush, congrats.
Oh, shut your trap, partner. I got here as fast as I could. It was a scripted event, surely. I just hope we're prepared for this SWAT team, and I don't know how much we will be able to take when escaping, because surely the entire entrance is circled by police forces in the city.
The game sensed that you're a total loser, so it even gave you infinite amount of time to get into your position and prepare for the attack. That's remarkable.
Wait, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, where is this damage coming from? No, I'm really confused actually, what the hell? Are we really enough to take them all on? Because I'm seriously doubting if this was a good idea.
I guess this answers your question.
What the flip is up with this damage? No, I'm actually swapping my spot. I feel like I am in the middle of storm at this spot, so I'm just going all the way back there and let my guys do the majority of work because I assume they are invincible.
So you're sending your guys onto a sure death mission on front to fight for you while you hide behind a counter? I guess old habits never die.
Keep yapping, Mr. No More Wars.
It's not a war, it's a freaking military operation. Gosh, I'm actually putting our $1 trillion military to use for a good cause for once, and I get all the shit for it. Why is the world so cruel and unfair to the Don?
Because maybe half the world doesn't want Marco Rubio to be their dictator and to basically be a modern-day colony.
Okay, listen, dude, Marco is a fantastic dude, and he actually speaks in the funny taco language, so he actually fits in with Venezuela, and they like him, and all the current stuff he does is just a placeholder that I assigned him to before getting Cuba, because all he ever wanted to is to abolish Cuba regime and regain democracy, so he's just waiting for it while doing anything I ask, and I think I will get him Cuba for his birthday this year because he really does a good job.
Dude, we just lost our driver? I'm not really sure if there's much we can do now. Yeah, I'm gonna just call it for the day. I already see that it's far too much to take for me, so I'm just gonna call somebody to play it for us. Okay, so with that being said, shout out K31 owner.
Same with Amper Sandler, Ren Tao, and Serial Painkiller.
Jonathan Green.
And last but not the least, OMG, it's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandvich. It turns out that the next episode is in fact gonna be the last one, most likely, so see you there and then.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
So are we finishing this damn game today, Joe?
I'm glad you asked. Well, so I am actually sorry for blabbing on about it ending this episode because we actually need to get at least 5 of the 10 possible businesses, not counting Printworks and the mansion. So today, I was thinking of doing that film industry place. Why'd you think, guys?
Considering I am a globally renowned movie star, TV show host, and I even had a biopic movie of my own, I would say that I am the most qualified for those missions.
Fine, I can give it to you so we won't have to hear you crying all the damn time. But let's think about it. So we have this cab business, we did the Boatyard, Malibu Club, Sunshine Autos, and now with this movie stuff, yeah, it would be 5. So we do the movies and then we're straight off to the final mission, or what?
If everything goes fine, yes. But there might be a couple side missions, this being an example.
There is a valuable exchange taking place on the roof of the Cherry Popper Ice Cream Company. Till everyone involved, steal the merchandise and take it to the helipad at the airport. There is a gate to your left that leads to the back of the factory.
If anyone here knows something about popping cherries, it's your boy Billy, so I'm not hearing anybody out and just taking this controller in my grubby little hands.
Wait, what? When did you take it? I didn't even feel it.
I'm a master pickpocketer and master debater, Barry. You learn this kind of jutsu when you party with Big Jeffy. Am I right or am I right, Don?
I, quite frankly, don't know what this man is talking about, and this is just fake news. I completely rebuke any association of mine with the man that shall not be named, and I'll be chasing legal action in court for defamation. I just fired Pam Bondi for being ineffective at at clearing up the fact that I am an innocent man, so just you wait up, Bill, because you are in some deep shit, buddy.
And that is exactly why you will remain a sore loser, Orange Boy. Pam Bondi is some fine shit for being a 60-year-old woman. Like, once I found out she was older than Kamala, I was blown away, and, I would go for her anyway. But, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice, so I'm all in when it comes to 60-year-old fine shit. I mean, just look at Marissa Tomei. She just wraps her legs around you.
Excuse me, Bill, but how does that relate to the current topic?
To be fair to you, I really don't know. I just got lost in the sauce in my imagination, only further proving my point. But I don't even remember the context, but I heard her name, so it just activated me, and I just had to get this off my chest. Okay, that was the last of them. Now, to flying parts, I didn't have the chance to try it out in this game yet, but it cannot be hard, right?
As long as you're not flying that darn tootin' RC helicopter, you should be fine.
How many times do I have to teach you the same lesson, old man? That RC helicopter mission was easier than chugging down a Bud Light at your son's 8th birthday, while also playing Dire Straits' Money for Nothing opening riff with one hand.
You sure you don't want to replace that example, Joe? Because that actually seems pretty hard to me.
I still don't know why they decided to randomly feature a heavenly opening drum sequence and hardest riff to ever exist, and then just go on and sing about moving furniture around while also having a revolutionary 3D music video. That has to be the most random song of all time.
We heard that voice crack, Barry, but here I am. It turns out it wasn't really that hard to fly this thing, and George was right.
All right. Now let's get into the main goal of this episode, into what everyone has been yearning for, the Dawn finishing the movie venture.
Action.
Whoa! Now that's big.
12 inches. That is regulation, baby.
Okay, that was not what I meant by movie industry.
Cut! Who is this idiot? You! Why are you in my space? Why?
What is all this crap? Aliens, fishing poles. Who's ever seen a shark that big? All this stuff's gotta go. Why'd you get in this business, you prick? Huh? For the pussy. That's why. What is this?
This is my art. Security!
Look, you pompous asshole. I own you now. I own all of this. We're gonna turn this place around. I'm gonna make you rich.
You're Tommy Vassetti, but I thought that you were...
That's right. We're gonna be making some changes around here and start making some real money.
Actually, have you ever thought about,
But first we're gonna need some good-looking broads.
Yeah, girls are fine, but wow.
You know what? Replace Tommy with Trump, and it's very likely something that really happened in those years, with all those charges that he's facing and all.
I don't want to hear a dementia patient calling me out on charges that he himself fakely put on me to interfere with the elections. Now zip it and let me do the work. Candy sucks. Oh wait, wasn't it that broad on the first meeting with that illegal on his yacht? Yes, I remember. She had orange hair and some real nice melons.
Nicer than Melania Melons?
She probably still doesn't have as much plastic as Melania. By sleeping with her, you would contract more microplastics than from drinking water from heated plastic bottle.
That's it, you fuck. So I'm supposed to wait for her here? Damn it.
Here's Candy. Looks like she has been with Congressman Shrub again.
A politician meeting with a corn star? Oh, wow, this game is scary accurate.
Good Lord.
Corn star? What are we, some TikTokers? Just say porn, you snowflake.
Trump, you idiot. He said that for a reason. We probably won't get banned for it, but I'd still prefer to avoid that word just to not play with our luck here.
If they dare to do so much as to censor the Dawn, I'll just sue the shit out of them or bomb them or whatever.
Okay, there is no way that was your first time dealing with that stuff because you did that shit so nonchalantly.
I'm just a nonchalant guy. What can I do?
All right, that's it. You cannot say that you're a nonchalant guy when in reality you are just a chudded incel. Let me just quote your famous tweet from a week ago. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald J. Trump.
Ha! I just got your ass to say praise be to Allah. Now, Jarvis, clip that.
Yes, sir. I just saved that clip.
All right, now post that shit to my Truth Social, X, Instagram, and whatever else I fucking have. This will do numbers, especially since we are fresh after Easter.
Oh, yeah. On top of that, you said praise be to Allah in the middle of Easter Sunday instead of just wishing happy Easter like the rest of us. So much of a good faith Christian you are.
Dude, listen, I also said that I never touched alcohol. Doesn't mean it's true. Dude, there's a whole goddamn Wikipedia page about all the times I lied. I just chuck it up to the game, and that's the bottom line. Now let me go back to that hoe in peace.
Come on, let's go.
Then get on this fucking bike.
After hearing her voice, I wouldn't mind her riding my bike at all.
Okay, that's it. I do not wish for a grown-ass man to be moaning in my left ear over a goddamn pixelated video game character.
Pixelated? So you got the censored version? Phew, that's lame. Then never mind, I'm not interested in that.
But hear me out, Bill. I also used to think that censored hentai was lame, but when it's censored, and especially in pixelated way, instead of a classic black bar thing, it actually works out your creative part of the brain. So your cognitive functions get a boost while you fire off dopamine receptors. So it rewards your brain for being creative, essentially, which in turn will make you want to be more creative all the time, and it also can help if the animator isn't too skilled, because again, you can just fill the pixels in yourself.
Ah, crap, you're for real? Damn, put me on some links later and I'll see if it's really all what it's cracked up to be. If it is, I'll be like Albert Einstein in a week or two.
Oh, would you look at that? I got here in a vehicle with 2 seats, and now I need a 4-door car, so there's a very convenient 4-door car parked up right in front of the store with absolutely no locks on those doors whatsoever.
To be fair, I miss that era of video games when they were just so cartoonish and meant to just give you fun instead of you trying your hardest to finish the game. Like, games were always meant to be just a little thing you do during your day, like watching a cartoon episode or reading a couple pages of your comics and stuff like that.
Oh God, he's gonna get all philosophical now, isn't he?
No, I hear him. It's just like Red Dead Redemption 2, because in your first playthrough, you can just go wherever, and you will always have something completely unexpected to do, and even the most unimportant side quest that you can completely avoid will be as detailed and complex as the biggest bank robbery in the game.
Joe, I hear you. I really do. Believe me, I love me some Westerns just like any other guy, probably even more. And I do appreciate Red Dead, and I think it's a really great game and fantastic story. But stop tying it into every conversation. Just because you recently finished the story for the first time, we get it already.
Dildo Dodo, what the hell is up with those mission titles?
Now that was a cool transition.
How's filming going, Steve?
Well, Candy is a natural. And that new girl, she's insatiable. She went through half the cast and crew before I even took a light reading. Anyway, hey, tomorrow we're going on location to shoot the boat scenes.
Boat scenes? What boat scenes?
The fishermen are in the throes of passion when the giant shark comes in.
What'd I say about the giant shark? I said, no giant shark, all right? Just keep the cameras pointed at the poontang.
Okay. Hey, Tommy, you guys gotta try, right?
Get those flyers printed up?
Yeah, but nobody's gonna let us distribute those things. I mean, they're just too, they're unimaginative.
You don't worry about that. I've got my own ideas for distribution.
Okay. Hey, Candy, in my trailer.
All right, so other than the fact we're going to distribute our flyers, I absolutely have no idea what this dialogue implies. Not even a little bit.
Then read the freaking subtitles, you numbskull. It literally says right there in the bottom that you're going to use a seaplane. Just like that one I piloted during my birthday episode 2 years ago in GTA Online.
It was 2 years ago? Holy crap, I can't believe it. I remember it as it were yesterday. We seriously need to stop letting time fly by so quickly ever since COVID, or I'm going to be dead by tomorrow.
I don't know what you guys are yapping about. Just do some fucking work for once. The more you're going to do, the more you're going to feel like that time has already passed. No wonder you all feel like it was yesterday. If you were to sit on your ass, you could as well do that for a decade straight and feel like only a couple of days has passed. But yeah, those times were terrible. That old fart was still a president. Can you believe that? Yeah, me neither, but that's what happens when you rig the voting. All right, brace for impact, y'all. It's an emergency landing on the movie set, so just get out of the damn way.
I'm surprised that plane didn't catch on fire.
And I'm surprised that jet fuel was flammable and catched on fire very easily that one day, or wait, oh right. Jet fuel is hardly flammable at all and doesn't cause the steel beams to melt.
Problem now.
Shh. After his close encounter with the Nympho invaders, our hero finds himself unable to think of anything but this huge phallic mountain. And that's when I want to do the scene with the vat of mashed potatoes, but then
I don't give a crap about that. Just keep going, keep going. You mentioned something about some legal problem on the phone.
Congressman Alex Shrub has jumped on the pre-election bandwagon. He's going after the Puritan vote. Rumors are he's going to support measures to restrict, shall we say, the more fleshy aspects of this nation's great entertainment industry.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Candy,
Okay,
you know
Candy.
Shrub. You guys get up to anything kinky?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
All right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got that.
Was that part of the, was she talking to?
Hey, I can never tell. Anyway, you're probably best following her after the shoot. See if she'll lead you to their new love nest.
You got a camera?
Yeah, get him a camera.
I think I just climaxed on the spot.
My poor guy Tommy just got traumatized. Have you seen his face during that last part? He was absolutely stunned.
That's just in the day of work, but oh man, I already know that Bush is absolutely fuming and absolutely thrashing everything in his head because I just got to fly a plane and now helicopter in today's episode while he cannot do anything else than to sit in his chair. So I'm basically cucking him and he's taking up the infamous hotel room chair. Oh gosh, so I am basically a low-life paparazzi in this mission. Yuck, I feel absolutely emasculated. And like my entire dignity just vanished instantly. There are very few things on this world I hate more than those fucking paparazzi. I relate heavily to Kanye and Tobey Maguire when it comes to those vermin with cameras that are basically peeping Toms, but far more harmful to society as a whole.
I would be careful with that Kanye remark. It's the same guy that wrote that song, which full title I can't even say on YouTube, I think. And no, don't try to say it, Joe, because I'm pretty sure the viewers know damn well which song I am talking about.
No, it's all cool, Barry. Don't worry. I spoke with my boy BB, and Kanye has apologized to him, and he is now cool with Jews. So that's all to be left in the past. You know, recently he even had one of the largest concerts and a sick-ass stage set in Sophie Stadium. All right, now just to get out of here alive, and it's not like I didn't expect him to buy out the police to get me, but 5 stars? It's goddamn SWAT chasing after me at that point.
There are levels to this shit, and at the very top is a closeted guy that tries to stop someone from exposing him to the world.
You would know about that, wouldn't you, Bill?
Monica's and was a legal age, consenting biological female and a baddie on top of that. So I didn't have nothing to hide. All I said on TV is that I didn't have freaky deaky relations with that woman. And it was right based on the laws. And I don't even remember it right because I would just admit that, but my HR department just wrote up some bullshit on my teleprompter.
That closeted guy he was talking about is Barry. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that Larry Sinclair is still alive after exposing Obama's fruity secrets.
G-Spotlight? Huh, that's actually clever. Would you look at that?
Can't swallow this right now.
Darling. He's hung like a sperm whale, for pity's sake. How can you not feel the part?
But Stevie...
How's my star director?
Oh man, the struggle between the artistic integrity and the humping, pumping action continues unabated. And before you ask, yes, all 4 videos will be released by their... Honey, can you please keep the Andacon in the shot? He costs more per hour than you do.
Oh, sorry, Steve.
I was thinking we need some kind of big stunt to really promote the launch. Something that will make a real impact on this city. You got any ideas?
Well, in the old days, they used to have gala events, stars, limos, the night sky crisscross with searchlights.
Searchlights. I got an idea.
Yeah. Well, little sequin numbers and the limos. Premieres. Oh, yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. And the press and the barrage of lights.
Those cutscenes are getting worse and worse by the minute. I worry for this video monetization status now.
Listen here, you fuckwit. If it's in the video game, not a mod, and that game is on list on YouTube categories, then it's all okay. We had literal dicks and boobies flopping around in the Cyberpunk video, and it had no problems with either monetization or reach. In fact, it reached far more people than our videos usually do.
Ooh, right. We should continue that series. It was hot.
Bill, I already explained that the game broke, and I cannot get it to work no matter what I do.
Then just install it on my computer or my Xbox. How about that?
That seems reasonable enough.
Guys, I beg you to stop or I'm gonna have to break the 4th wall, and you know that I hate doing this.
Yo, guys, check this out. I'm gonna take an elevator on a goddamn bike.
I once tried to do this with my horse. He made it in, but I bumped off the top frame and I had to cut off my stirrup because the elevator started to go up and I was about to have my leg amputated in the worst way.
What exactly did go through your mind in that moment and possessed you to even do this? Seriously, how do you get to that point in your life when you think to yourself about taking an elevator with your horse and decipher that it's a good idea that you should follow up on?
You just gotta live in big old Texas and get 2 more shots of whiskey than you do usually.
That seems about right to me.
Why did they have to use this gay 24-hour system in the subtitles? What are they, in military? What the fuck does 7 even mean? 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? It's already getting a bit close to sunset, so if it's 7 p.m., I might just give up on the spot.
Dude, 24-hour system isn't even complicated. If you really think about it, it's actually more intuitive than our standard 12-hour system. You got 24 hours in a day, so you just count them from 0 to 24. It's pretty easy. So 7 means 7 in the morning, essentially, and that would mean you have about 12 hours left. And if I'm not mistaken, every hour in this game takes up 1 real-world minute. So you have 12 real-life minutes, and that's quite a lot of time if you ask me.
Wait a second, I don't buy it. How is 24-hour system better if all standard clocks have only 12 numbers on it? What the fuck sense does that make? Digital clocks have been around for like, what, 50 years? What have they done before? Looked at the 6:00 clock and just said, oh, right, it's 18th, better get to bed. Like, it just sounds wrong. Are you sure you even say it that way? Have you ever heard anyone go and say some shit like 20th o'clock?
Well, no, I didn't, and I'm pretty sure that's why they know 12-hour format just as well, but it just seems better. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel for this situation, Barry. You never should bow down to Europeans, and just like our ancestors did, put your foot down. What's next? You're gonna use kilograms instead of pounds? You're gonna use centimeters instead of feet and inches?
I don't care that much about all that gabagoo, but some nice-ass feet and inches are definitely one of the most important things in my life, so I got to side with my boy Curious George.
All right, so the hell am I doing with this spotlight? Am I calling Batman to help me make browsers great again, or what?
Ooh, yeah, that'd be hard. If anyone can do it, it's only him. The entire industry really died, along with Violet Rain, back in 2019. I don't know if she casted some bad omen on it, but it's a shame nonetheless.
How does he even know how to operate it? Don't you have to program some image onto it?
It's just a video game. It doesn't always have to make perfect sense anyway. Here it comes.
Oh yeah, keep it nice and steady, just like that. I'm almost done.
All right, we finished that entire studio plot, so what now? We wait for the call or something?
Tommy, Paolo here, 2 Paso Amigo.
I want to deport him already.
I don't want any fake label clothes.
Very funny, mate, but you know I don't touch bent gear. No, I was just calling to see if I could get a part in one of your movies. Back in England, I did a lot of blue stuff, mate. I'm packing more heat than you, my son.
Well, thanks for the offer. I'll bear that in mind.
Seriously, don't forget about me after all I've done for you.
That's what I'm trying to forget about.
Blue stuff? But what does meth have to do with movies?
By blue stuff, didn't he mean those pills that help you get your Johnson up for hours if you have problems?
I don't know, but I see a P on the map, so I'm going to let Joe take over right now.
Heck yeah, P mission for P Joey. That's what we like to hear.
Gun runners, huh? I would love to do this mission, but I won't take Joe's controller away.
Run! Run! Ah, wait! Never get a naked flame too close to one of Phil Cassidy's moonshine stills.
Shit, Phil. You drink that stuff?
Hell, you don't have to drink it. Just a good whiff will set you off.
Listen, Phil, you said you could fix me up with some firepower.
Sure thing. There's some Mexican gun runner been doing me for business of late. He does his weekly run about now. Hey, ram his hardware off the back of his trucks before he goes to ground. And you'd be doing me a favor while you're at it. Then finish him off.
Don't worry, I have experience in finishing people off. You could say that I know how to finish a finish and then some, he.
Good Lord.
Now that's a Florida man if I ever saw one. You can just smell the Jacksonville outskirts running through this man's veins.
You just know that man already had 6 DUI tickets from this year alone.
Just imagine the amount of content they can parody in GTA 6. It's almost infinite, like we already seen some Florida man analogies, social media, alligator encounters, and all the cultures in Miami and the wilder parts of the state. It's like a complete 180 from the 2012 in GTA 5, which had jokes about early smartphone social media era, millennial hipsters, which are completely gone by now, and LA just being LA. But when you think about it, they didn't really have much content to work on.
Oh, dang it, I think I have a flat tire.
The arms dealer dropped his load. Whoa, now that is one freaky ass game.
Oh no, I died. Okay, now that is a camel that broke the strawberry's neck. I'm getting a motherfucking tank involved and just destroying them like J-Mac does with some free meat on the scene that I usually pre-order, but that's not the main topic for today. Maybe another day we will have a 2-hour-long debate about it. Hey, fucktard, why are you running away? I think you forgot something, so take this, you bitch.
I think that was the last of them, so go collect those crates, and then you can go straight to the nearest safe house so we can save the game and maybe actually finish the story next episode. Damn, I feel like we've been saying that for the past 3 episodes now, but yeah, this game is just not playing nice with us. Anyway, shout out to OMG, it's Birdman Archive, and Zuber Sandvich. Oh, and also thanks for that last comment under the Life is Strange video. We will probably continue the series, but I don't want to make promises, so hence the probably usage here.
Typical dishonest Democrat. Shout out to Jonathan Green. Dude just subscribed and is chilling. No fussing, no bootlicking. He just owns it. In the end, that's how it should be.
I disagree. K31 owner has been commenting a fair amount, and I really like reading his or her comments, whichever gender they are. And yes, I totally agree that we need more people to get my tier. It's like a perfect sweet spot between dirt cheap Joe's plan and ego-inflated Trump's plan.
The fuck you want from me? I don't need a lot. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it to slip in sneaky contracts to all my members that they give me the full rights to their soul and their body. Shout out Ampersandler, Ren Tao, and Serial Painkiller.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.
So this is it, huh? What, we some kind of presidential squad?
Oh my, he said the thing. Ha ha ha.
What in the fuck are you two numbskulls babbling about?
Hey, you know, life and such stuff. You know what I'm talking about, you cheeky boy, you.
What?
Nothing! Forget I said anything, you damn snollygaster.
Heck yeah. Go tell him, Joseph. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's just get into the game.
Yeah, weren't we supposed to end it today?
I don't know. Ending the series on episode 13 seems like some evil business.
Joe, you traded a fucking arms dealer nicknamed Merchant of Death for WNBA player. What the fuck do you mean evil business?
You just don't know ball.
Tommy, it's Phil. Now cut out all the reminiscent crap and listen to me, you hear?
Uh-huh.
I got me some extra shrink moonshine nearing fermentation time, and I was wondering if you'd fancy having a shot. Seriously, Tommy. If you like a drink, or if you need to strip paint, this stuff will make a man out of you. Sure did out of me, even though I can't see out of one eye. I'll be waiting for you, you hear?
That guy is a real hoot, ain't he?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm never rejecting a free drink. My hands are literally shaking from the excitement when I heard him talk about shine.
It's either that or alcohol withdrawals.
Nah, that can't be it.
Boom Shine Saigon. Oh man, that can't end good.
Johnny! How you doing? It's been too long.
I swear you should lay off that boom shine, man. It smells like paint stripper. It's making my eyes burn.
Shh, 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 Tommy. Hey, come over here because there's something I want to show you. Something.
Oof, God, should I be able to smell that from way over here?
Don't you worry about the
Phil,
smell,
oof.
Tommy. You just watch this. Shitty, cheap bandits or something. There's some more on the bench. Ta-da! Oh, damn!
Did he just blow his fucking arm off?
I think that's the first time I witnessed arm amputation in a video game.
But you played Doom. Doesn't stuff like that happen pretty often over there?
Yes, but it's just demons, monsters, and here it's an actual guy.
It's not an actual guy, it's a fictional guy. Ha, get a load of this goober.
Wait a minute. Did we just get drunk off a couple whiffs of Boomshine? I mean, don't get me wrong, this stuff is definitely strong, but it cannot be that strong.
Oh, buddy, it absolutely can. You just gotta know how to get it to understand it. I can hook you up with a feller I know a couple towns from here if you want. He'll give you a free bottle to test if it's for you. You're gonna fall in love with it, or just die.
Excuse me, mister?
You're excused, and I'm not your mister.
What?
Come out here, we got not the hospital, man. Too many cops in Viet Cong.
Viet Cong? Geez, man, this dude lives in the 60s.
Oh man, I remember those draft years. That guy that gave me that lucky number was a real G. If it wasn't for him, Your boy Bizzler the Jizzler could have ended up getting carried away by Forrest Gump.
Nah, you wouldn't be, because Joe dodged the draft by playing some football, probably was shit at it too.
You were the one that dodged the draft. I was a star player of Delaware University, took every hit head first. I was leading touchdown leaderboard, and I led my team to undefeated season where we went 8-0. All the 8th grade baddies were over me like vultures over a rotting corpse.
Now that's a fitting description.
I had bone spurs in my feet. It's a serious condition that would diminish if I ever got drafted.
Did you just say 8th grade?
No, I didn't. Unless you think it's cool, then I absolutely did.
This is getting ridiculous. Do we really need to do this in order to continue the story?
We absolutely do. Just trust the process, my man. See? I told you it was the move.
So that's all we had to do to start generating revenue from this business? How does that make sense, and why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I just Googled it 3 minutes ago while Joe was driving that dude to the hospital.
You guys hear that? We're going to Printworks. That means we got 2 missions left. This one at Printworks and then the grand finale.
Okay, then I'll go pay a visit to Ammunition to get some ammo and armor, and then straight away to Printworks. Cap the Collector? Okay, that title actually is kind of tough, I can't even lie.
Oh, Tommy. Some mob thugs said they'd come to take their cut. Said it was a Mr. Forello's money. Oh, I feel like crap.
Forelli? Sonny Forelli?
Yeah, that's the guy. I think. They were very insistent.
I'm not angry with you. Get him to the hospital.
Tommy, rip that guy a new asshole for me.
I'm gonna rip him too!
Really? They pull up to Tommy's business and then beat up an old guy? Come on, dude. Pops is off limits.
I am the only person that can bully elders, specifically Joe. Give me that controller. I'm gonna take them all down.
The floor is yours, man.
Boom, bam, bo chakalaka, eat this, shitheads. Oh, shit.
I appreciate immersion, but what the hell was that?
That was the sound of mission being completed. Now let's head back to our mansion and finish it up and start GTA 5.
We're playing GTA 5? Huh?
Actually, I wanted to play this one game that just came out 2 weeks ago.
Cool, fuck off and go play it in your man cave then. It's probably some dog shit too if you wanted to play it. There are no longer any good games coming out.
Just let him speak, man. I also heard about some game that did come out recently. Maybe it's that one.
I was talking about Pragmata. Capcom made it right after releasing new Resident Evil, and it's funny because in Resident Evil Requiem, you play half of the game by being a mom, basically. While in Pragmata, you play the entire game as a stepdad to this cute android girl named Diana, and people are absolutely eating that stuff up and want to become parents.
Now that's a clever way to fix collapsing birth rates.
No, we are not playing this game. It's not even that I have something against that game, but I refuse to spend time in here looking at Joe drool over a virtual little girl. It's not happening.
Okay, now listen to me, you little St. James inhabitant.
Guys, cool it for a darn minute. I actually agree with Joe's idea. I had 2 girls back in the days, and now I have 3 granddaughters, and I can vouch that it's amazing to raise them, ain't it right, Barry?
Yup, I have yet to know how it feels to have grandchildren if my daughters ever decide to have any, but I can guarantee you that having a daughter is something special.
Now that is bullshit if I ever heard any. Why would you want to have a daughter when a son is the best choice? I just had one daughter and made her into a piece of an absolute ass, and now she's perfectly beautiful, and I would be all up in that if I wasn't married and, you know, her father, but then I just gone for sons, and they are all super successful businessmen involved in multiple joint and individual ventures. My son Eric was even a billionaire for a moment a year ago. I'm still wondering how to split my fortune between them all.
What about your wife? Shouldn't you leave it all to Melania and let her decide? If my wife was over 20 years younger, I would definitely make that my first move. Your sons aren't struggling anyway, so it's not like they need it immediately.
And that is why you're an absolute buffoon, Barry. Every sane man I know women cannot be trusted with money. Anytime I gave her my Centurion, she just went to Bloomingdale's and spent anywhere from 50 to 200 bands in a single visit. Now I make that in a day, so that's not a problem, but that's just an example. My sons also have money, but it's nowhere near my fortune, and that would just elevate their investments. It's simple economics 101, Barry.
What is a century?
Keep your friends close.
And your enemies closer? Yup, true quote, very true. That's why I am tight with Crazy Kim from North Korea.
I love them as pets and bowls, or as food on a plate, but as much as I love them, I don't want to sleep with them, okay? But right now, your Italian brothers are coming from up there to fit me with some cement shoes, and I...
Shut up, Ken. Sit down. Lance, what the hell's going on?
It's your friends up north, Tommy. They ain't too happy you capped their man. They're coming down to see the business today.
They took longer than I thought. Guys, we gotta make this final. We gotta leave no doubt that this is my operation. Mine. Ken, you get the first run of counterfeit cash and put 20 mil in briefcases. Lance, you get the guys together.
So it's on then. All right, I hate to say it, but however long it will take, Joe deserves to finish the game as he did the first mission in the series over a year ago.
Heck yeah, it's Joey time, motherfudgers.
Hey! What? No big hugs for your old buddy?
I've had 15 years out of the loop. I'm a bit rusty on family etiquette.
Oh, he's angry, huh, Tommy? Didn't I say your temper would get you into trouble, huh?
There's 3 mil in the cases.
How many was it? 10? No, 11 men. That's how you get to be called the Howard Butcher.
You sent me to kill one man. One man! They knew I was coming, Sonny.
Tommy, watch your tone. Anyone would think you blame me for that unfortunate set of circumstances.
Just take the money.
Get the damn cash. You know, Tommy, I did what I could for you. I pulled strings, called in favors. I was your friend, Tommy. I hoped you'd see sense, see what's good for business. I trusted you, Tommy, and you disappointed me. But at least someone in your chicken shit organization knows how to do business. Isn't that right, Lance?
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
You sold us out.
No, I sold you out, Tommy. I sold you out. The real cash is upstairs in the safe.
So, Tommy, what was the big plan? You think I just take the fake cash, save face, and run away with my tail between my legs?
No. I just wanted to piss you off before I kill you.
Not the main point, but damn, some of voice actors in this game are absolutely going off. Whoever they were, they absolutely deserve recognition.
The sad thing is that both these actors who voiced Tommy and Sonny respectively died recently. Ray Liotta 4 years ago and Tom Sizemore 3 years ago.
Wait, hold up a minute. Ray Liotta is the voice actor of Tommy? How the hell did I not catch that? Now it seems obvious, but damn, Rockstar really did take things up a notch in this game, didn't they? Getting someone this caliber as your main character and getting all those songs on the radio that we didn't even play due to copyright reasons? Wow.
Okay, but how many goons does that guy have? Why do they keep coming in after seeing a dozen of them spread out on the ground right at the doorstep?
You know why? I'll tell you why. It's because we have these two sides, Tommy and this mafia, that have been fighting for so long that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand that?
An absolute classic of a quote for years to come.
No one to cover your ass now, eh, Tommy? You're going down, you backstabbing prick. Oh, you think so?
Oh boy, I was pretty confident back there, but now I just feel so exposed. I'm kind of scared, guys.
We have maxed out armor and weapons. You will be just fine, Joe.
Maybe you're right. I guess there's only one way to find out, but I just don't know where and how many should I expect because I forgot that mission specifics after all these years.
Even if you fail, we will just restart it. It's the final mission. There's no more episodes after that, so we're not on a time limit exactly.
Speak for yourself because I have a very important meeting with a great friend of mine in the next 4 hours, so I will have to fly out in less than 2 hours from now.
2 hours? Are you flying out to your local grocery store?
No, you idiot. I'm flying out to my golf club in Palm Beach.
Palm Beach, huh? Would that friend of yours go by the first name of Pete, a.k.a. Jeffrey?
Palm Beach Pete? Wait a minute, I know that guy. He has some bomb-ass parties, let me tell you that.
Holy fuck! I cannot take it all. I'm just a human, not Rocky Balboa. What the actual fuck?
We'll go ahead and give your second shot at it then, not like you're one and done, right?
Yeah, you're right. Who the fuck do they take Joe Dog for? I ain't a loser and a sucker. They are. I'll show them all right. Let's see how you handle a grenade, you backstabbing shithead.
That's what I'm talking about, Joseph. Fuck them up and use what you have in the sleeve.
How the hell are you still fricking alive? You know what? I will just take you out with my rifle. There is absolutely no problem with that if you prefer it that way. Either way, you're going down. What's now? Oh, right. Now I need to go back and face that ex-boss of mine.
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay.
You still don't get it, do you? I own you, Tommy. Those 15 years were mine to spend.
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
Don, what the hell?
I'm just saying whether an organization is legal or not, hierarchy works the same. Wake up, the entire world is a glorified pyramid scheme. You are just a pawn of the guys above you. That's why there are presidents in this world. So Sonny, as a boss, isn't completely wrong to get mad at Tommy for jumping above his pay grade without his approval.
Did you forget the story? Entire story is about deal gone wrong and Sonny blaming Tommy and threatening him from the very start.
I mean, he wasn't there, was he?
Bruh.
Tommy? Oh my God, Tommy, what happened?
What does it look like?
It looks like you ruined your suit, and Tommy, that was a beautiful suit. Tommy, what on earth happened?
Had a disagreement with a business associate. You know how it is.
Tommy, I have a disagreement. I send them an angry letter. Maybe I pee in their mailbox. I don't start World War III. You know, maybe you should speak to my shrink.
That stupid prick Lance.
Tommy, I never liked that guy, okay? He's neurotic, he's insecure, he's self-centered. The guy's an asshole. I'm glad you took him out.
I don't think we're gonna be getting any more heat from up north either. Because there ain't no up north anymore. It's all down south now.
Wait, does that mean what I think it means? Tommy, baby!
What do you think it means?
That we're in charge. I mean, that you're in charge. Oh, Tommy!
You know, Ken, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful business relationship. After all, you're a conniving, backstabbing two-bit thief, and I'm a convicted psychotic killer and drug dealer.
I know. Ain't it just beautiful?
Just for context, if any of the voice lines close to the end started to sound muffled, it's because there was a copyright music going off in the background, so it had to be isolated. But hold on, what the fuck was this mafia about? They fell out because a single boss died? Are there no guys to take over his place once he croaks? What the hell is this Looney Tunes ass story?
This entire game was supposed to be just an expansion pack for GTA 3 in the first place 24 years ago, so I wouldn't give it much of a flack for being not thoroughly thought about in the grand scheme of things. It played out well, and that was the point. Anyway, only thing left for us is a couple of phone calls to take after the subtitles, so let's shout out our members and we'll get right to it. Shout out Amper Sandler, Renteo, and Serial Painkiller.
Along with K31 owner, and I'm just forwarding a question, but does K31 stand for rifle or truck? Because Mr. Stripes was interested.
You can answer that in the comments, but in the meantime, big shout out to OMG It's Birdman Archive and Zuber Sandvich. The channel has been looking more alive than ever lately, so we really appreciate every single one of you for sticking with us for this entire time, but newcomers are just as appreciated. We are all big haters of gatekeeping stuff, so there's that.
That I can agree with for once, but brush that all aside because the Yugis members are Jonathan Green and it's Zizi. And yeah, I can pronounce your name just fine. Thanks for appreciating that you just so happen to show support for the greatest polyglot on this planet, so you shouldn't be surprised by that.
And there he goes glazing himself again. Let's just get to those phone calls, Joe.
You got it, Chief. So the first one is from Paul Kent, that one guy who was talking all that English mumbo-jumbo in that club.
Tommy, it's Paolo. How are you? Right, mate, anyway, thought I had to drop you a line. Oh, my good lord, my son, you will not believe the quality of the brass I just encountered. Streetwalker or something, just down in Little Havana, mate. Said her name was Mercedes or something. Oh, my God, mate, you've got to check this bird out. Could strip the lead out of a pencil. Said I was the best you ever had, and all. Keep your potato skin fluffy, seeing ya.
All I got from that is that he's shagging that illegal slut daughter. All right, any more of these calls?
It's a good segue because last one is actually from Colonel Cortez himself. Just listen to it next up.
Tommy, Tomas, it's Cortez. ¿Qué pasa?
Things are interesting. How are you, my friend?
I wanted to ask you about Mercedes.
Okay, what about her?
Oh, Tommy, I hear these stories, all these stories. I don't know what to think. Maybe she thinks she could do what she likes. But Tommy, tell me, is it true?
Is what true?
These stories I hear. She really going to be a lawyer?
Haha.
The shame. You know, we Cortez are a proud family. We would never allow a daughter of ours to become a lawyer. Please tell me it isn't so. I don't think I could take it.
Oh, Colonel, I can assure you, Mercedes is never going to become a lawyer. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you, Tommy. Tommy, thank you. The shame would be unbearable. Anyway, Tommy, you must excuse me, all right? The new Minister of Interior has arrived. Many years ago, I killed his father in a failed coup, so I must be polite. Hey, good day, amigo.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Feel free to share your thoughts about this game and subscribe. Also tell us if we should play Pragmata or if you have any other games in mind for us to play. We do read all those comments, so yours will not be overlooked.
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.